I'm actually not ready, guys. Also, we're not doing text-to-speech because I'm setting up my Switch 2 right now. But I'm here. You know, I'm existing. I'm doing my thing. Hey, yo, wake up, sheepies. I'm feeling much better these days because I actually got a full night's rest. Holy crap. Ooh, I didn't wake up until like 10 o'clock today, but man, did I get a lot of sleep. Actually, talk about winning. I pulled Rio. Oh, congratulations. Which Rio? Is it just a standard Rio? I don't know. I haven't kept up with Blue Archive characters, so I don't know if Rio has a alternative skin. But she's one of those like I forgot what it's called, but she's one of the people that's with the not part of the school or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but I remember seeing her. I know what she looks like. The black hair girl. Oh, she's like part of the Nihaha girl, the Nihaha girl clan. They're part of the same group, and Yuka's also in there if I remember correctly too. Or was it? I don't remember. I won't lie. You posted to YouTube. No, it's fine. Give me a second. I'm setting up the Switch 2. I haven't been able to play Tomodachi Life because I was kind of worried that I was gonna miss something, and I couldn't really bring it up. So I wanted to save the Tomodachi Life, but in that case, I haven't played it for the whole time I was in the hospital time. So I brought it to play video games, but the most I did was just eat food or buy food and outfits. So give me a second. Let me set up my Switch 2. There we go. But how are you guys? I've been gone. I'm fully rested up. I slept really hard, so I'm fully awake now. Like, I slept for 10 hours. Wow. That's such a long time, Alan. Wow. Keep existing. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, I feel better now. But I was like in the hospital, and basically I have some hospital stories. So I don't know if I did the right thing. 7 hour. Oh, that's what they're called. I wish I could sleep that much sometimes. Yeah. I'm a very heavy sleeper. If I fall asleep, I fall asleep pretty hard. So as soon as I fall asleep, you will have a hard time waking me up. Granted though, I also am a sensitive sleeper, but only if like, I don't know how to put it. Like, I'm sensitive to a fault, but also heavy sleeper to a fault? It's hard to say. I'm a little bit of both. I'm heavy when I would need to be, I guess you could say. But yeah, so in the hospital, right, there was a nurse, right, and they saw me drawing, and I don't know if I did the right thing here, right, but I kind of skewed them towards, I don't know if I skewed them towards the wrong direction, and basically, give me a second, let me make sure my Switch 2 is on Tomodachi Life. I did the forbidden thing chat, right, and I don't know if I should have just like dissuaded him or not, but essentially, they saw me drawing on my tablet, and they thought it was an iPad. And I was telling them, no, it's not an iPad. It's a professional item called the Move Ink 14, right? A nurse in the hospital? Yeah, oh my gosh, a nurse in the hospital. And they were saying like, oh, that's really cool. I want to make t-shirts, right? They were telling me how they really want to make t-shirt designs and make their own brand and everything. I was like, oh, that's good, that's good. And they asked what tablet I was using because they want to buy it, and Click Studio as well. They were asking the program, they were asking the tablet. I was like, oh, are you an artist? Do you like to draw? And they're like, no, it's my first time. I was like, oh, ooh, I don't know if I should be recommending a $900 professional tablet to someone who hasn't drawn before. And not to say that it's bad or anything, but I do think you have to wet your toes first. So I said like, oh, you should get an iPad. And she was like, I already have an iPad and I already draw on it, but she said it was too complex, right? And I was like, oh, too complex. Ooh, well, you won't like this tablet because the program I use is Clip Studio. It's very complex. And they were like, oh, I like complex. And I was like, oh, ooh. I didn't want to tell them no, because I don't like the idea of ruining people's dreams. And like, you know, she was very like, she's an older lady. I would say maybe 50, 60, right? And she was really wanting to do it, but I didn't want to tell her no, because, you know, it's one of those things that like, I want to encourage the arts, but I wanted to direct her towards a easier direction. I wanted to like be like, no, shut up, I want to do that. $900. I wanted to like direct her to a like easing into the profession, right? I mean, not even easing into profession. Well, yeah, technically easing into profession. She wants to sell a shirt and make a brand. So I wanted to ease her into it rather than her just diving straight into it, spending $900 on something that she doesn't even know, right? But she asked for my number to ask for advice, and I didn't know how to say no either, so I gave her my number and I gave her the items, and I said like, oh, here's the items on Amazon. I don't know if I did the right thing, but now she has my number. Just an iPad? That's what I told her! I said like, oh yeah, an iPad is very easy to start with. I could like use Procreate. She said, oh, those are all too complicated. And I was like, ooh. And she said she really wanted my tablet. Because she sees me drawing with it really well, and she sees that like, you know, I do pretty well with it. So she wants what I have. And I was like, maybe not. I just didn't want to tell her no, not a good idea, but I didn't want to be mean like that. But yeah, I think I wanted to encourage her. It's just I wish I could just like encourage her in a more lower difficulty direction, because I know the thing is like if you start off and you dive straight into the deep end of the pool, you're gonna drown, you know? You're gonna drown really, really hard and hate what you're doing. Also, let's check the Tomodachi lives. I haven't been able to play since Monday, so let's see what they've been up to. Okay. Fendi has something. Nobody fighting. Pixel's in love. Oh wait, is Pixel gonna get married? I think they're already dating, right? Are they gonna get married? She should practice. I think so too. I think she had to like start up before anything deep. Are you gonna get married? Lamau.
It may just be my imagination,
Oh.
but I get the feeling that Stevie has a crush on me.
Yeah, they can be cute together.
Well, now I'll be thinking about this, but
Alright, let's hook them up, guys. Watch this.
it always makes me happy.
Aww. You too, Pixel. I'm gonna print a picture of you out and put you on the wall. Alright, well, let's bring you to Snivy. Fall in love. Get in there and fall in love with each other. Oh, they're at a table. They're doing their own thing. Okay, I can't get to the fall in love. Everybody's like having problems all of a sudden. Alright, let me just go check some things really quick. Alright, Fendi and Sorty, or Fenner. But how have you guys been? I've been gone-ish. Nursery set?
Thank you, Barrett. Please come again.
You know who this could belong to, right? Let's see. Any outfits? Hamster outfit. This is cute. Retro dress outfit. Tuxedo. Oh, that's a lab coat. That's actually good. That's perfect for Fenner. You ate a watermelon? Pretty good. It's watermelon season after all. Oops, I didn't mean to leave out there. Let's see. Any other funny outfits? Gym outfit. That's a cute dress, actually. Ginham? Goes into the sortie space? Yeah. What is this? A biking helmet? Police car? Okay. Cute socks. Flowers? Okay. Well, how have you guys been? You guys had anything fun happen while I was gone? I was like literally gone this whole week, honestly. Honestly? No.
Thanks
honestly?
a lot.
Honestly?
Be sure to stop.
But I was gone pretty much the whole week, so I just finally came back and now I exist. I feel like I exist again. Hard-boiled egg. I like my egg soft-boiled. Spent 2 hours on a raid? Ooh. Did you win at least? You're melting the UK? I was seeing a lot of people talking about the UK is killing them right now. And I was wondering, like, do you guys have air conditioners there? You guys still have air conditioners? God, it's really nice here. I don't remember this being Netsoso. Or is this Netsoso? Who's this again?
Infused with Blue Archive power.
Blue Archive mentioned! The Blue Archive Warriors!
With a mission as old as time. We're here to defeat the forces of evil. A team rep.
Sheepishly.
Do you know where we might find any?
But yeah, I'm gonna be working on commissions. I got a lot of things to deliver right now. The thing is too, I'll explain some more stories. I have another story too.
Team leader, Cyber Blue Archive Red, Clarify, and anyone.
Our houses are built to keep the heat in. That's good. Well, I mean, I guess it's one of those things that encourages you to go outside. I would like to go outside more. I should. Now that I have a good drawing tablet with the Wacom, I should probably like go out and draw more. Of course, Sorty isn't there. I know, because Sorty's part of the villain side.
We asked residents for their reactions. I don't know. I think it's kind of fun.
I do think it's kind of fun too.
Can I make money off this somehow?
Monetized pixel shirt. the counter is only 5 minutes, but I had very bad luck with execution. Oh, is it like limits where you have to have a certain pull in order to do well? There you go. Alright, so let me tell you guys, when I was in the hospital, I can't put my finger on it, but I think I talked to another VTuber. Alright, nothing too important here. I know they have like the orange bubble, which is always something funny, but for now, let's move on because we have a lot of things to do today. Who should we follow? Another one? I think so, right? And I think this, like last time, the other time, they never really told me they were a VTuber or they were a VTuber or anything. But the person I was talking to this time specifically told me that they're... Oh, cool. Thank you, Sorty. I'm gonna send you a smiley face for that picture. But thank you, Sorty, for the, what's it called? The spin the wheel. But they distinctively told me that they actually used to be a streamer. So... So... We're following Fenner today! Did we follow Fenner already though? I don't remember. Does anyone remember? It's been a while. I've been all over the place lately, so... Have we followed Fenner before? How would you know? Do VTubers have a VTuber radar? Yes and no. I think so. Okay, we'll follow somebody else. Let's follow somebody else. Who's next? What's this? Alin? Alin? Wow, we get to follow Alin Laphel, Alin Laphel. Where's Alin Laphel? Oh yeah, Alin Laphel's usually the first one.
Yay.
Yay? Yay? Let's give Alin a new outfit.
Heyo?
Okay. Yeah. Honestly? No. Honestly? Honestly? No. Honestly? Alright. She likes it. So here's the thing, chat. Okay, so the reason I like suspect them to be a VTuber is because well, because they told me they were a streamer. But other than that too, like when we were talking about stuff, they were kind of knowledgeable on specific things that I would say that, then again, it's like streamer stuff. I guess VTubers and streamer kind of fall in the same line. But I was talking to them and they saw my art and they were like, "Oh, are you a student?" For some reason, everyone assumes I'm a student for some reason. Hydrate? I don't actually have water. Wait. Oh, I was gonna say, was Alan's hair always that long? But it was just the way she tilted her head. It just looked really long. But basically, honestly, no, honestly. But basically, she saw me drawing and she asked what I was doing, and I told her how it's my business. I'm an artist. I do assets, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I used to be a streamer." I didn't dive too deep into it because I feel like, is it impolite of me to ask like, "What's your channel?" I was like, should I ask what's your channel or anything like that? So I didn't. I thought, I was like, oh, it'd probably be rude for me in this public space to ask another person, especially if they're a VTuber, right? What their channel is. And basically they were saying that like, oh, well, if you're an artist, maybe I could send some of my friends your way. I was like, yeah, sure. So I gave them my artist name. They were like, oh, how can I find you? I said, oh yeah, my name is Alin Laphel. But afterwards, it kind of hit me, like, I never told her how to spell my name.
And a scrub here, and a brush there.
And the thing was too, she was an OT, which is a operational therapist, basically. So she doesn't come back to check on my father all the time. She only comes once per day. So yeah, give your name, your credit card. What's your channel name? Yeah. But basically they were saying that like they could redirect some of her friends towards me. But the fact that she knows like friends who are still streamers who need thumbnails, right? And she also said that if she ever gets back into streaming, she could ask me. But I never gave her my actual, like, I didn't spell out my name, so I hope she, like, I should have wrote it down on the card or like have a business card. Maybe it's time to have a business card. Maybe it's time to make the Alin Laphel business card, right? But yeah. It was one of those things. I was like, ooh, I should have probably done better. Right? But yeah, I'm suspicious that they might have been a VTuber. You're so polite. I'm too polite. Too polite to a fault. That's so.
Honestly, no.
Honestly,
I
no.
know I volunteered to fail, right? Could I ask?
Honestly, no. Honestly, no.
Yeah.
Just pull out the "Who's your Oshi?" question to them. And why is it Alin Laphel? But yeah, that's what happened in the hospital. I was like, ooh, I just had two random encounters, like a Final Fantasy battle, right? So let me go get the stuff I need to do ready. Oh look, AI viewers! They changed it. Wow, a new thing has arisen. Dang.
You really got me good.
AI viewers though. What is an AI viewer? Shut up, Sorty. What is an AI viewer like? Do they actually like chat with you? Like, now that I think about it, I guess with the advent of AI, the curse of advent. Oh, don't let me get started on the whole Ian Rico stuff. Oh my gosh, I've been like listening to it while in the hospital. But what was I saying about AI? I think I was gonna say something about AI, wasn't I? AI viewers. All I know is Fuamoko and were naked. They were. They were naked for everyone. So give me a second. I'm trying to get some files loaded up. I'm trying to put things around. Let's see. So I need to make this delivery. I need to deliver this one, and I do need to deliver Arukora as well. Okay. And then I need to work on Fufu. So I need to get this one ready. Let me check really quick if anything else is on that list. Okay. Just a hairpin eyeliner. Alright. Gotcha. I'll make the delivery then when I get those fixed. And prop all the Alright. Let me go ahead and get this one ready. Honestly? Go. Honestly? Honestly? Go. Alright, give me a second. I'm just rearranging my windows now. It's not your fault. You didn't do the conversation pretty well. It was a sudden other reason. No, definitely. I think the thing is, like, I need to be a lot more professional with things, and that means having a business card. Now that I'm kinda, I would say, semi-professional, I think I need to start, like, what's it called? Procuring, standing more professional. So I might just, like, make a bunch of business cards. In fact, maybe we should have a stream one day. Like, if I have some time in between commissions, I should do a stream one day where we do a business card, what's it called? Making stream. Wait a second. I ate some food. I probably don't need to carry too much on me, though. I think the thing is, too, most people won't care about the VTuber aspect. They just want, like, a cute anime artist. Teehee. Teehee. Give me a second. Just arranging some things. But let me tell you about Ian Rico, because Ian Rico's going crazy. I'm surprised what Shiori's been doing the whole time. Shiori has made like a gate to hell and been sacrificing members to the gate of hell. And I find it funny too, because Crony and like the other knights are under the impression that this is the curse of Advent, and they're including Fuamoko on the whole thing. They're like, oh yeah, this is like, it's because it's Narissa Shiori, Sister Shiori, and Bibu, right? And they included Fuamoko just because of Advent, and they were saying like, oh yeah, I think I saw the fluffy one and the fuzzy one with them too. But I went to check their perspective, and Fuwama got sacrificed and is just like doing her own thing, and Mokoko was not involved with it at all. So Fuwamoko is getting dragged into the curse of Advent just by association. It's just the three of them causing like mayhem. It's really funny. I enjoy it. I enjoy this silly little aspect of the fact that they started a cult and sacrificing people within their memories. And then Ina, like Ina, the way she plays in all this is that she's just like the hero, but she's just fishing. And I found it funny because like Gigi crossed Ina, was like, Ina, come with us! And Ina was just passing by and it got dragged into the whole conversation about the curse of Advent and how they need to make a stand. But then, I know I did. I'm sorry, guys. But then Ina, like as soon as the conversation strayed to something that like, you know, they were talking about like, okay, we gotta infiltrate the church. And Ina was like, okay, you guys do that. I'm gonna go fishing. So Ina just breaks off and does her own thing. Ina's literally me, guys. I feel it. I haven't played Minecraft in a while now, and I'm really back into the mood. I really need to start playing more Minecraft. I was gonna play Minecraft today too, because like, technically today's the Minecraft day if we were going by the Tomodachi and Minecraft alternating schedule. And I've really been itching to play Minecraft. It's just that I have commissions to work on since I was in the hospital basically. But I've been itching to play Minecraft. I kind of want to start like turn our server to an RP server, but I have no idea how we could do something like that. You know, have you guys ever roleplayed before? You're my Oshi? Oh, I appreciate that. I still gotta make like maybe stickers or badges. That way you guys go represent, you know? Carry them around and you guys represent. Fishing is important, yeah. The thing is too, like it was just very standard fishing. It's not like super exciting, but I think there's something nice about relaxing. Like I've been learning to appreciate the fishing, like the slower pace of video games. I don't know. I was thinking about this too because like while I was in the hospital, I had to procure my own food, right? But luckily there's and I really couldn't cook because there's no like kitchen in the hospital or anything. I was the best girl, full stop. I have a story for that too. Just remind me if I forget it. Never roleplay before. It's pretty fun. But I was like appreciating, I don't know, I was in the moment, I guess you could say. I was like taking step by step and just thinking about like every step that I take and like admiring the view around me. I was very in tune, I guess you could say. I was just having a moment like just looking around, looking at nature, walking towards the hospital to go to the cafeteria. It was very like peaceful, I guess you could say. It was kind of been a while since I was able to do something like that. Just having a moment to myself and just like no music, no nothing, just thinking about every single step that I took. It was really nice. It was really nice. This is Gmod RP. I missed the Gmod RP because I haven't done it outside that one collaboration. I have no strong opinions on roleplay. It could be fun for some. I played some fun ones and boring. That's the thing though. RP is really dependent on the people around you, right? And I think it's like how deep you want to go. Like some people like to do their voice acting. Some people like to have procured backstory. Some people like to have skill checks and stuff, right? But it's always hard because like there's no defined RP. I'm more of like on the casual end, and I like coming with things on the fly, right?
Yeah.
But I definitely would do a Shiori, which is make a gate to hell and start sacrificing players. Are you a mod on a Gmod server? No, I'm not. I haven't actually done it. Do you hate fun? I never actually roleplayed on a Gmod server. I'm thinking like of trying again. Maybe like looking for like if I have time, I want to trying to like join other VTuber collabs on RP stuff, right? So it could be fun. Do you miss the practice image I sent you? Is it the tummy with the full extended tummy? I saw it. Don't worry. I was scrolling through it when I was going through your what's it called, looking for the wheel. I was like, oh, oh. Beautiful tummy. Don't let people know you share tummy pictures. I was thinking more IRL. I think it's dependent on IRL too. IRL could be fun, right? I think the thing is like a D&D campaign where people roleplay. Look at that little grin, it's so cute. Where people roleplay could be fun, you know? Give me a second. Pixie transparent. There we go. Also wheels on the pin. Yeah, I forgot that, but I was scrolling up to see messages and stuff like that, but I was also looking for the wheel, but I was like, oh yeah, you have pin messages. I forgot to be a VTuber. Don't worry, guys. But I think like it's a lot more fun to roleplay online because like online you can actually move around. I do think the tabletop roleplay could be fun. I think it's just like dependent on your level. I think it's like you gotta find other people who are pretty privy of roleplay, but also understand like your position. I think that's the important thing because if you have hardcore role players who have defined rules, I think it's like, in my opinion, things that are too hardcore can ruin the feel of it, you know? Let me go pull up this and send it. So I got two things. I have a client I'm waiting for a payment on. So give me a second. I'm gonna make a delivery, so I'm gonna be doing it. I watch D&D, it's quite fun, but it actually sounds... actually doing it sounds like a lot of fun. I think the action of doing is much more fun than the action of watching or listening, you know? because there's a lot more fun when you actually have to think about the positions that you're in. And I think the other thing too, and I think this is a very underestimated thing of role-playing, because some people like, they just skip the idea that they're a different character and they're just like playing they think they're playing like a game, and it's like, oh, I know that the villain's evil, kill him kind of thing. But you have to like also take into your account like your character's like juxtaposition in the world. Is that the word for it? Basically like what they know, the things that they can do, as well as like basically what they are what's within their like limits. I think especially LARPs. I think LARPs are pretty fun. I haven't done a LARP, but I heard like those big war LARPs where people are throwing like thunderballs to each other and just like little paper balls. That's pretty cute. Good afternoon. Hey Sanix, I'm just doing some art stuff. Most D&D is a bad analogy to real stuff. Bad analogy? Deliverable. What do you mean by that? How do you mean? One PNG thumbnail ready to use. I included a transparent version for your usage. No. The thing is though, I've been like itching to play Minecraft though because of the Rico collection. Maybe, if we have time, maybe I'll push a Minecraft day this weekend. We'll see. I still got a lot of commissions to go through, especially since I was gone pretty much this whole week. Oops, not that one. I didn't want to send this one. Give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta focus really quick. That way I don't send the wrong files. About to say. Okay. Give me a second. I don't feel like transferring these files, so I'll just gotta pull it off the conversation. Come on, Alan doing something? Oh, no, that's that's Chu. Chu daigo! Okay. So let me go upload these. Sorry, I'm really gotta focus so I don't actually. I know it's gonna happen one day that I'm gonna send someone the wrong commission, and I don't put it past me to accidentally send the wrong thing to someone one day. Okay, funny, quirky. Okay, thumbnail. Focus, Alan, focus! Oh, stop! Let's see. How they would act? How would they act taking their personality into account? Yeah, I think that's the thing too, because like oftentimes, you know, people like to make their. Give me a second. Okay, I'll make a review for them later. Okay, that one's done. So, yeah, the thing is too, like, some people like to make their own character, which is not bad. I think it's always fun to like push yourself into a alternative world situation, right? Right, next one. But I do know like people who especially play as different characters don't take into account their character's roleplay. And I know that's the thing like in my friend's campaign, and I think some games encourage it. But if you some games encourage it where if you play your character in role and the DM like claims that you do, you can get some bonus points, like, oh, you get a bonus fate point or something like that, right? So it's like one of those things that sometimes is encouraged by the DM to play and role, like, oh, that's a in-character action, good job, right? Would it be as bad as saying the pregnant card to the wrong person? Luckily that one's off on Discord, so I don't have to worry about them, like, you know, sending it to someone else. Okay, give me a second though. Honestly? No. Honestly? Honestly? No. Honestly? Okay. Let me make 2 versions of this. So let me save this. They would play it for show while having to be saved to not get taken down? Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean by play it up for show? Taken down? Wait, what are you talking about? We're talking about we're talking about roleplaying, right? Back to 60 commissions? No, I'm at 40, but I'm submitting 3 right now, so I would say 37. Casual 37 number dropped. Yeah, just 37. You looked at my DM notes, a meteor will strike you. Let's see. Alright, let me go submit this one. So transparent versions. Alright. Deliverable. 1 PNG thumbnail ready to use. I also included transparent versions for your usage. Alright. And do I have the sketch for this one? Do I have the sketch somewhere for this one? I do. So I made like several sketches. Give me a second. Alright. Accidentally sent an NSFW account. I was thinking about that. I'm still thinking about the whole NSFW thing. I keep going back and forth because, like, you know, we're kind of a weird moment where NSFW is like frowned upon, but then at the same time people still want it. I don't know. I'm still all over the place on what my decision with that is. Alright, give me a second. I gotta like save every single one of these sketches. That way I can put it on the thing. I was also thinking about this too, related, not related to NSFW, but if I was to make the drawing commissions, do you think people will like it if I send them a time-lapse of me making their drawing? I was just thinking about that as an extra service, like unpaid, right? It's technically, and it's not too hard for me to make a time-lapse, but do you think people like to see a time-lapse of their drawing being made? Because there is a way on Clip Studio that's very easy to do. You just have to turn it on and it'll record everything you do in drawing, including like all the silly little doodles and sketches and stuff like that. Sure, do it for mine. Okay, maybe I'll start doing that in the future. And I think it's a good way, especially more and more nowadays, right? Because with the advent of AI, the curse of advent, with the advent of AI, I know more and more people are going to look for human artists, and having like the time lapse might be a good way to see it, like see the full art. A time lapse where Alin stops every 5 minutes. The thing is though, the time lapse recording is more for like every action that I take, right? So it doesn't record until I draw a line. So there is no like gaps in between, which is what makes it really good. You can do, AI can do time lapses in a weird order. I guess that's true, but mine will have like the Clip Studio seal of approval. For replying to the point why I said online D&D stuff is kind of lacking. Online D&D stuff? Like playing on VR chat and stuff? It's not even bad for me because I don't work for real. I get that. I feel that. I think there was a period in my time too I wasn't working. Let me go funny, quirky, illustration, VTuber, thumbnail, YouTube thumbnail, commission, YouTube thumbnail. But the thing is though, I do know like if I was to do a time lapse and I made drawings or doodles in between because of the stream, like say I draw a massive booba sortie all of a sudden, then you're gonna see, like, in that simple moment of lapse in time, it'll show up, and I don't know how to explain that. How awkward. Why did I even draw that? Wow, and you're in the middle of your commission too? How awkward. There we go. Let me go close this. Must have been the win. Yeah, what an awkward moment. That couldn't have been me. Alright, that one's done. Did I send the right one to them? Oh, well, to tell me if I did. Didn't. Alright, so I need to prepare this one for submission. Like, I wanted to draw pregnant cars, but I gotta, like, finish the other ones first. Oh, something's happening with Alin? I just noticed. Because I was, like, doing everything. Going to Tao. Strike her down. This is a V2 raid.
Hey us, Alin Laphel.
Okay. I'm gonna go bring this one up. So I gotta finish this one up. I just need to do the touches with the eyeliner. Is that what this thing is called? I take it as proof as Alin definitely didn't draw that. Alright, so this one is no longer the version they want. So I could get rid of this one. And I just gotta fix everything else. Alright, what was I saying? We were talking about role-playing, but I'm trying to remember. What was I saying about role-playing? I actually do not remember. But I think roleplaying would be kind of cute, and I kind of want to like play some more of the Minecraft server because I want to like. I'm trying to think like, is there a way we could implement some sort of like roles in our own Minecraft world, right? The one that we have, our Minecraft Together world, Together Forever world, right? I know we have the Cobblemon stuff going on, but I wonder, like, I've always wondered like the idea of that role playing, even like aspects of roles. I don't know. Like, can someone be a miner but not like be? Sorry, dumb joke. Sorry, really dumb joke. Can someone be a miner? And then like someone be a farmer and stuff like that? I always like that. Like a civilization. I've seen those kind of things, the civilization civilization, Alan. Look, I like making dumb off notes, right? And I like to make them, but I do know sometimes like it could get me in trouble. Should I just say it? Should I just go for it? You know what? I will. Add them to your server. Yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of miners, right? Miner 49ers. I'm telling you, the reason why they're called miners is because kids used to be in the mines. Where is the reference for this character? Give me a second. But I was just thinking about that. If not though, I still want to play the Minecraft server just for building. Because after seeing the Ian Rico stuff, I just want to build. I want to build. I want to do the Pokemon stuff still, right? So I'm glad the server lasted as long as it is now, right? Maybe you'll get banned before graduation after all. It's not my fault people are more sensitive nowadays. But I feel like just playing Minecraft again, right? And I've been wanting to play Minecraft, but now more than ever, I've been getting that urge to play Minecraft. But I'm glad the server lasted as long as it is. Like, I'm gonna make it our forever server, and considering how many commissions I have, I can like permanently keep it up. That way it could just be something we keep coming back to. You know, we have Minecraft on Wednesdays. And like I said, you guys don't have to keep coming back to it. This is more like a me thing for me than it is for you guys. But you guys are invited to it, so game on the server, no worries. It's supposed to always just be there. I have a little kingdom with a stage, could roleplay. Ooh, that could be fun. I always want to do something like that too, like events that are more in role than it is actually like oh, we're just players in a Minecraft world. Like say like, I don't know, like a dance party. Something like that, or karaoke. Oh, we could like have a stage with a karaoke. Oh, that'd be really cute. Things like that would be really fun. Do I not have a reference to this character? Give me a second. I'm trying to find Elias's character. I guess I'll just have to re-download it again. Now the time I download this girl. She's very cute though. I really liked her design. Like, I like how foofy her hair is, right? It's a very cute design. Okay, give me a second. I'm trying to like put this to the side, and I just have to add the finishing touches. Okay. There we go. Alright. I still really want to do a VTuber Minecraft thing. Like, I want to host my own VTuber event, and I want to do like an annual VTuber thing. Like, okay, hear me out. Is this a good idea or a bad idea? Especially for those who hosted servers before. Like, and I think this might be a fun way to do it with the other VTubers, but I want to shut up, Sorty. Oh my gosh, can you not give me 1 second to breathe? So like, here's what I was thinking, right? I was thinking, sorry. I was thinking like, what if when I do the Minecraft server, it's only open when I stream, right? And I was thinking about this as a, like, for a VTuber event, as well as a what's it called? Like streamer or with the community thing. Because I wanted to make sure that nobody is just gonna go off stream and grind everything up immediately, right? So it's one of those things that, and I want to make it so like the server is up for a long period of time. Maybe not even when I just stream. Maybe it's open for certain periods of time, right? And it's gonna be a little bit harder because like I know there's the EU times that are problematic with that. I feel aimed at. But I do think that like sometimes I do think sometimes too like it can be a little daunting to do things when somebody else has already done everything, and it's really easy for some players to just go in there and destroy everything, you know? Server that's only up like 4 hours a day. I was thinking about that, right? And I do think that also on top of that, it does lend to the longevity of a server, because part of the thing that like kills like a lot of things or interest in something is people rush to the end and they kind of burn themselves out. They make big projects and burn themselves out. So I was thinking of like a way to kind of like pace people involuntarily, right? I pace them involuntarily to ensure that they don't push too hard, and then we could like push events to ongo, and we got our like ongoing events and stuff. What do you think? Especially like for those who hosted a Minecraft server. Good idea? Bad idea? If you were on a server like that, would you be upset that you could only play during like specific times? And the reason I say that we do it when I stream, because then it'll become an event, you know? So all the streamers would jump on at the same time, and there's a bigger chance of them interacting with each other. I think that was the problem, in my opinion, with some of the times we do the Minecraft server on what's it called? The VT craft? Is that everybody jumps on at different times. So oftentimes there's not enough interactivity going on. So by having it open at certain times, it forces people to jump on at specific times to allow that specific interaction. And I was just thinking about this thanks to the Recollection one. I think I thought about this last year too. But because in Recollection, the girls jump on around similar times, which caused there to be some sort of interaction to occur, right? And I think that the interaction is what helps like content. Being able to see how people, whether they roleplay or don't roleplay, or they help each other or they don't help each other, or they get in the way of each other. It's like, oh, I found some diamond. Someone comes in and takes it all, right? Yeah, no, of course it's going to be communicated at the start. I feel like something like this would have to be time zones. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I was thinking like, if I could set it up where I have this server schedule, because like I was looking through the bisect scheduling stuff, and there's a way you could schedule the turning on and the turning off of a server, right? So if I schedule like say EU times and NA times, right? Then that could be something that could work out really. The only problem I have with that though is like some people might stay up really late on the NA server, and it kind of like, what's it called? It kind of destroys that. Because for those people, they do 8 hours instead of 4 hours per se. I like multi-space. I don't know, it was just some like food for thought. I thought it would be like a cute idea, and it will kind of create content. I think that's the important thing when it comes to like some of when it comes to making a Minecraft server. I feel like, especially for VTubers to kind of use for content, I think it'll be a good way to curate it to make sure that you do get the benefit of content, right? And I know a lot of VTubers out there don't want to just play for playing for sake, but they also want to be able to create funny moments and memorable moments, you know? That's my opinion though. That's my opinion, right? You can send a max time. I was thinking about that too, but the thing is... Wow, Alan saw Snivy and ran straight to her. I was thinking about that, but the thing like I mentioned a lot is friction. Like the more layers of different things that you have to do or like look at, the less likely people are going to want to stay for it for the long term. And I've been learning that a lot more and more, right? Especially with commissions, because commissions, you need to be very frictionless. Like, I don't know if you guys seen the recent trend that's been going on Twitter, but people are complaining about artists who have monetization fees, right? And saying like, why don't you just include the fees? And it makes sense. Everything they say does make sense. But the reason why people are having this conversation in the first place is because that friction, which is an extra layer that people have to go through just to get a commission, you know? It's really dumb, but it's one of those things that like is a real marketing thing that you have to learn. If you want interaction, why not have people have tasks to do? Because I think the thing with something like that is that nobody really likes to do dailies, right? I wanted to, like, it's sort of like a civilization idea where it's like you want to let people do things on their own accord, right? The damn $30 only for a headshot on clicking is $200. Exactly. See how much friction there is, and it makes it really off-putting, right? But if you have that price flat out, like say you want $200 immediately, then yeah, there's a lot less friction, but the people who are going to look at it are probably going to be like, okay, yeah, I can afford that, I'll get it, kind of thing. Rather than like fooling people into like not. But I think the thing is too, there's a big problem with like people understanding monetization and like commercial rights. And it just goes back to my speculation. We are entering a new age of streamers and content creators and VTubers, right? Because people who weren't 18 years old back then are becoming 18 years old. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of people who do not understand business on any sense. So there's going to be a lot more kids, in my opinion. They may be 20 years old, they may be 18 years old, but there's going to be a lot more kids entering the market. That happens everywhere. I feel like it's happening more this year because like VTubers blew up around 2021, right? And we're about to reach the time zone of like VTubers becoming really, really saturated again. But it does happen every year. It's just that recently, because like there's a lot of people who are, but then again, it could be too like some people who did it when they're kids. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out my ass. I am talking out my ass. I like to sound professional. I'm like Pirate Software.
I think I'll
I'm Pirate Software now, guys. Get ready to cancel me. What does Pirate Software say? I don't remember what he says. I saw a video on him, but I don't remember like how he talks. He's like, eat my ass. Yeah, eat my ass, guys. Just got back now, but similar things to your Minecraft sounds like the live series in the state of YouTube, where everyone is on the same time. Might be good. I'll have to take a look at that live series because I think that'd be really cute. And I've been like weighing on that and how to do it. And I want to make it so too, like in between could be like set up for events and stuff. Like, oh, the server is getting overrun. Snow Cursey, eat my ass, Sorty. There you go. I'm not gonna say shut up anymore. I'm gonna be like Pirate Software. I gotta talk like in a very deep voice too. A very fake deep voice. Give me a second. Live series Minecraft. Alright. Let me see how deep my voice could get. Shut up better. Hey guys. You got yeah, we really gotta talk about like programming and stuff. Like, I'm making a game. I used to work at Blizzard. Back in my time with Blizzard, I was a programmer. So high pitch and shut up! Hey guys, it's me, voice critical. But yeah, I don't know. It's something that I was thinking about too with the Ian Rico stuff. I want to get around to it. Right now is not the time. But you know what I could do, right? Now that I was thinking about this too, like even though everything's been going crazy and stuff, I could use this time to plan out for things, right? I know like too, I have some VTubers behind me that would love to join my projects like that. Like Asher would be happy to join me on something like that. And like I said, I know Snivvy's always happy to help me out in whatever project I want to do. Saren's also very helpful, right? So I'm thinking like maybe it's time for me to be stupid and just go crazy. He wasn't even a programmer at Blizzard, was he? Wasn't he bragging about that? Wasn't that like his whole MO? Watch out behind you, they're behind you, oh no! Sister Shiori, take me! You know what's funny too? Okay, going back on the Ian recollection. Lurk? Alright, thank you for lurking, Nepo baby. Shiori like made a post on Twitter too, saying like, oh, don't expect me to be like as unhinged as you guys think I am. Right? Because everyone's like talking about like goth mommy Shiori and all that stuff and like makeup like going down the face Shiori. He's like, no, that's not me. No, I'm gonna be like the quiet type. Don't even want to interact with you. Not unhinged. Meanwhile, on the Ian Recollection server, she's like calling Jonathan like good boy and like talking in all the mommy voice, and she's like calling upon Satan. Like, oh my gosh. That's my Shiori. He worked there, but now as a programmer? What did he do in there? Wait, if he wasn't a programmer, why did he keep saying that he was a programmer? Hey guys, it's me. My name's Pirate Nation. Wait, what's his name? Pirate Nation? No. Underground Pirate? Wait, I forgot his name. What was his name? Oh my gosh, I'm having a brain lapse. Oh gosh, Shiori has took my memories. The chain of memories. Oh, haha, sorry. What was the name? Pirate Nation? Pirate Software, thank you. Like, I don't know much about the guy. Pirate Software. What is he up to? Is he still, like, in existence? Not to say, like, he's dead or anything, but is he still, like, is he still doing content? Look how cute these two were together. Do they have a strained relationship? I'm kinda curious. Really likes farts, thank you. Okay. Okay, they don't want to get married anymore though. They've been like dating for over 30 days though. Before they were trying to get married, but not anymore. Pirate Software, ironic for someone who is very against piracy or even game preservation. Was he against piracy? Like, what's the point of me calling Pirate Software if that was the case? Okay. But I have a lot of things, like, as soon as things calm down, guys, I have a lot of things I really want to do. But I was thinking about it too. Okay, so going back on the idea of Anime Expo is fast approaching. And I'm thinking, like, maybe as a birthday gift for myself, maybe I should, like, just go to to Anime Expo, and I'll just bring my tablet. Like, my tablet has been good for keeping up with work, right? So maybe I'm thinking about, like, as long as I don't take any rush commissions during those days, I should be able to go and just enjoy my time and just like absorb the anime culture into myself, right? And then like just take a look at the artist alley. I was thinking about it, and then like I would have like content to do, right? It's gonna get 100% stolen now. Here's the thing though, guys. I'm very careful with my stuff. I brought my tablets to work on about like 2-3 years so far in Anime Expo, unless suddenly someone decides to like, you know, steal it from me this year. But the thing is, I keep it in a bag, and I keep the bag on my front body, right? Let me show you how it looks, right? So whenever I walk around with my bag, I have it in front of me, and I have like a strap bag to make sure it doesn't come off of me, right? So this year, I'm probably gonna get like another backpack that's gonna be smaller, so I can carry everything around without being heavy. But I carry my backpack around like this, right? So the only way they're gonna steal it from me is if they knock me out and decide to go through my bag. But I have my bags like this. That way I could just also like pull out my water bottle. I could pull out my snacks if I get hungry, right? And I used to go around with like a strap bag, but I also carry my strap bag around here, right? So it'll be looped around my neck like this, and I have my hands around here. That's actually a cute pose. It's like I'm a little like a little merchant, right? Me and my little merchantile with my little bag. Tee hee, little girly legs. Tee hee. But yeah, I never had anything stolen from me. I'm actually pretty good at keeping things on eye, right? And I try to pack pretty lightly. Like my bag just contains my tablet, a charger. I don't even bring video games with me because I never saw the point in like playing video games while I'm at the con, unless I'm in like playing with other people, right? So I bring my tablet, I bring a charger, I bring a battery for my phone and my tablet just in case I don't have anything nearby, and I also bring food and water, right? But that's usually my pack. Lately though, I've been taking my little net figure, not my net figure, my little net plush to expos. It's that little cute one that I showed before. So I have like a little Neptune like popping up from out of there. The thing is though, I sometimes worry that this one's gonna get stolen. So sometimes she would just be popping her head out and I would like have it zipped up. So she's just sticking her head out. A little Nep just poking her head out. I really wanted to buy the mint one, right? But I didn't have the money during the time. But maybe if she sells it again, maybe I'll buy the mint one so I could have little mint Fantumi with me. But yeah, I have a little Neptune like popping her head out like that. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. But I was thinking about it. I might do it this year. I'll think about it. Either that, or if I go to a con or expo, maybe it'll be a smaller one. But I have been like a little bit more comfortable money-wise because of all the commissions I've been doing, and I have been working hard this year. And I do want to like sell at con soon, so maybe like everything like lines up together that maybe it's time for me to go back to a con. The only thing though is that like I will have to like get a room by myself. I usually go with somebody else, but I know that they won't be as readily available, right? But I think I need to be more comfortable with doing things by myself. Solo Laphel, right? Alin Laphel is what they call me. We'll see. You're gonna move again? No, I'm not moving. I'm going to Anime Expo! Anime Expo, guys! But I might be moving at the end of this year. I'll see. Depends on like how my roommates feel, but my roommates, you know, we have fun together. The only thing though is that, you know, they might have different plans, but we'll see. Hopefully we can live again together, because I won't lie, like back in my old apartment, I was paying a lot of money, right? And it was really, really painful because like I was literally on the cusp of just paying off rent and bills, and I didn't really have money to spend for myself, so I was eating very cheap and stuff, right? Which isn't like the worst thing. I came up with a method to kind of like eat cheaply while still being satisfied and filled. But I do know like right now I'm more comfortable that I could buy like supplies for things, that I could open up the Minecraft server and stuff, right? And that's only because my rent is not the highest, right? Like my rent before was pretty high. And I was like barely just on the cusp of like paying everything off. But now it's like I'm paying like I have more than double of what my rent is, so I'm a little more comfortable. Alan solo leveling? I like solo leveling though. I've always been like a solo grinder in things, you know? And I think I need to start doing that with Anime Expo. I heard though like it's always a bad idea to go solo with your boots and cons because like you'll get hungry and nobody gives you time for food because you have to be your booth the whole time, and if you leave the booth alone, people might steal from it, you know? So, and I've seen people were talking about that recently on Twitter, how like there's this precedence that artists are really starving themselves at their booths to just do things, right? Because unless you have somebody with you, you pretty much can't get food, right? So, hey Diamond Storm, how you doing? But I've always been one to pack food. In fact, like I pack like a box of Pop-Tarts. So for breakfast, I eat a Pop-Tart. For lunch and dinner, I pack away sandwiches. Can't bring food without a payment. It's not about bringing food without a payment. It's just about leaving the table, right? I saw someone advertising free material. Yeah, that's because like most of the time, unless you're with somebody else, you can't leave your table. You really can't, unless somebody's watching your table, right? But like, you know, you can ask your neighbor to watch your table, but they also have their own sales to go on with. So it's one of those things that there's like no way to request someone to watch your table in the meantime.
Seeking others who want to try singing.
Yeah, see, Alin Laphel just like me. I would like to sing. What about the bathrooms? You just gotta bring a bottle? Yep. The gamer bottle time. Whip out the gamer bottle, guys. I don't know about bathrooms. I wonder how bathrooms, because bathrooms are a shorter amount of time, right? So, like for lunch though, you would have to like go in line and especially in expos. Expos, it could be like a 20-minute or 30-minute ordeal just waiting in line just to get food. So, that's why I don't mind like packing food, and I kind of wish they put out a microwave. Gamer bottles, infinite drinking source? Yeah, the infinite cheat code for water. I just have infinite lemonade, guys. Teehee. Let me see, where is this one? But we'll see. I've been weighing over it. And the thing is too, if this year they have another portfolio check, I don't know. Like last time I did a portfolio check, I showed them Offtask and they were just, it was interesting. They gave me some advice about like how to improve my drawings and like sources to look at. And they just said they like how I was going on with my webcomic. I showed them Offtask, and that's where I learned that like my art style is kind of in line with the Pokemon style. And they were telling me like it could be beneficial to study the Pokemon style to see what they did, and I did that. I learned a little bit of my style too from Pokemon, right? But it would be nice to do another portfolio review, even if it's not like honestly, I don't know if I need it as much as I did before, considering I'm kind of like a professional now, so making my own strides into things. But it always is nice to learn. Honestly, dope. Honestly, professional VTuber artists. But we'll see. We'll see. I was thinking about too, if I did go to a con, maybe I could hold a sign that says, "Ask me about a free poster," and I could give away free posters. And it just like advertisement for my own stuff. People love free stuff in Anime Expo, you know? So maybe it's like one of those things where I have like a choice of 3 different posters, and like they could choose a Pokemon one, a Hololive one, or I don't know, a Blue Archive one, right? And it's like one of those things, ask me for a free poster, and I could go around distributing it. But I would have to carry a lot of them around. Maybe business cards. Maybe business cards is like a better idea. Like ask me for a free business card. Or maybe print. Maybe print. Prints could be good. Like if I do a small business card print and I do a drawing and I could put it on there, right? It's like ask me for one of my free prints and I could give it to them, and on the back it's like my business information. Wouldn't that be a good idea? It's one of those things, you get a free drawing, probably a small print, right? And I advertise myself. Ah? Is Alin a genius or what? You know what I noticed though? I always find this funny, but I was thinking about this too when I was looking at Twitter. I like how when I try to come up with ideas, I come up with the most free way to give away free things to people, or at least at the minimum cost. Rather than like trying to find a way to charge people for it. Just don't give away too much. The thing is, like, business cards aren't too bad. Like, because I have my own printer, I just need to buy some cardstock and just have to get some ink, right? I would see it more as an investment on advertising than I do see it as giving away free things. But nonetheless, helps you guys. You get a free drawing, I get advertisement, you know? But it would be interesting. It would be interesting. And the thing is too, compared to prints, you would have to carry around like a bunch of posters, and that's pretty difficult. But a business card size thing, That's pretty easy, right? You could carry around like 500 or 1,000 business cards pretty easily. A little heavy, but pretty easily. So I would have like a lot to be able to give away. And if I like give the option for them to pick, that'd be really cute. And more advertisement to me. Who knows? I might come across a VTuber, right? I might come across a VTuber that like say like, I like your art. And they'll look me up and then like they'll commission me and be like, I saw you in Anime Expo. How much does it cost? My Delulus are going crazy. And it turns out it was Mint Fantumi, right? And then like she hires me as a regular artist and then I do a lot of art stuff for her and like merch stuff. And I get like all the cute little merch things too whenever I make something for her. And it'll be really, really cute. And then like after doing that, like other people will want to hire me too. Like say Matara as well. And then like and Miki. And like, who knows? Maybe after that, it'll be like, oh, Kiara wants to hire me? Wow, what a slippery slope of delusion. But honestly, like I say it's delusional, but it is still a possible delusion, you know? Because that's the thing that's about like working as an artist. Connections are more important. Connections and goodwill are more important than advertising yourself, you know? Because most of the time that when I get commissions, it's like from people who knew other people, you know? So like the reason like I got say a commission from Fifi or Katie could be because they saw it from somebody else. Maybe John Archive will make it out. Yeah, I can design a character. All right, John Archive, watch this. Allow me to show you the epitome of my character design, right? First off, it has to be a cute anime girl, right? She is completely flat and short and has really, really long hair, right? And the hair goes all the way to the ground, right? Her weapon of choice, a minigun that's twice her size, right? Her personality, bratty. And she likes to laugh at you. Hee.
Whoa.
Tries to make original character already in the game. Alright, watch this. Okay, new Blue Archive, right? Cute anime girl. Very, very short. Big, massive donka-donka-donks, right? Her weapon of choice? A gun blade. Her personality? Genki. Her hair? Short hair. Boom. When Alan grows so big, it's no longer possible to commission him. The thing is too, I still want to make sure. Here's something I still want to do, right? I still want to be available for everybody. I don't want to like. I was thinking about this. Okay, I told you guys how back then I tried to audition for Hololive, right? I tried to audition for Holostars. I'm only telling this now considering Holostars is collapsing at this point. So I think it's fine for me to say this because there's probably a 0% chance I'll get into Holostars. But along with that, I also, you know, I might as well say it. Should I say it? Yeah, I might as well say it.
Here I go.
No, I won't say it. You know what? I will say it. No, I won't say it. But I was thinking about this, right? I saw how Nichi Sanji was talking about, like, people who were auditioning for Nichi Sanji. They were talking about how, like, when they were auditioning for Nichi Sanji, they said, like, you have to give up everything to join them, right? Like, there was people who said they were voice actors and they had to give up their voice acting career. And then, like, some people said they had to delete their channel and stuff, right? And I was thinking about that too. And it was part of the thing that kind of, like, made me decide whether I wanted to audition for specific companies or not, right? And I was thinking, like, if I was to become a corporation VTuber, could I give up commissions for people? And I was weighing over that. And I was like thinking too, can I give up coloring for Action Kitty? And I didn't have as many commissions during the time, but I did like the idea of drawing for people still, right? And it was part of those things I was thinking about really deeply. And I was thinking about, like, if I did go corpo, I need to negotiate with them that I want to keep the Alin Laphel brand up for art, at least. Even if it means doing twice or 3 times the work as other talents, I want to make sure that platform is still available for other people. You know? It's kind of stupid, but it was something I was like really thinking about, because after seeing like people saying they had to give up everything to join Niji Sanji, I was thinking about like, I don't know if I could do that, but I would negotiate. I would negotiate if I was somehow to get corporation and they want me to give up everything, I would negotiate being able to keep what I would have.
I don't know.
That's an evil organization in Shonen, yeah. Are you willing to give up everything? I do like nowadays you don't really need a corporation behind you to be successful. I do think corporations still provide platforms that normally you can't receive. But even as an indie, more and more indies are having that easier time. I wouldn't say easier time. Having luck to be successful. I think it's the thing too, is like even with my commissions, like I am getting enough work to pay off my bills, right? So I think that's good as it is. I would like to be more comfortable, but right now as it is, I'm pretty happy with the spot I'm in, you know? And it would be really nice to keep that up, right? I don't know, I get sentimental. So I would never give up the opportunity to do your guys' drawing, no matter what. Even if I do somehow go corpo, I will keep the Alin Laphel. I will try to negotiate to keep Alin Laphel alive, and if they don't accept it, then I don't think they're the corporation for me. Even if it means doing twice the amount of work as everybody else. Because let's be honest, I already do the twice the amount of work that I should be doing. I didn't listen to what did you say. I was talking about basically how pregnant I was. No. But yeah, I think so. I think that's something to think about. Like, I think it's something too... Alright, thank you for the look. I think it's something too important to think about. Like, whenever you pursue a dream, or you pursue something that you really want to do, you really have to think about like how much you are willing to give up. Because you are definitely not going to be able to do something without sacrificing stuff, you know? I think that's a very important thing. You have to be able to understand what are you willing to give up to be able to pursue what you do. I think for me, I sacrifice my playtime for video games in order to pursue art, you know? Because like, sure I still can play video games, but I haven't played as much video games as I used to. And I can't really like experiment with video games as much as I used to either. Like I used to be able to like try different games to see if I like them or not. But nowadays, I just stick with what I know I will like. I mean, getting exclusive deals, 5 times the commissions than right now, not banning us. I think that's the thing though, if I did get something like that, I would start opening slots to make sure there's still people who can commission me, right? Sure, it's gonna be like competitive, but I'll make sure that there's still slots. Maybe there'll be like, maybe friend slots, right? So I'll have like some slots for friends or like close like VTubers, right? And there's public slots. That's what my kind of way of thinking. Friend slop? Yeah, you guys will go into friend slop. But I do know that I will do my best. It's hard. I won't lie. It's gonna be hard, and I barely can keep up with everything as it is, right? But I like to try to see if I could find a way. Even if it's just saying right now, I'll see what I could do. I want to try to upkeep with everything, and I know that I'm very bad at it, but I'll try. Oh, yeah. I'm a bit sappy. I don't know if you guys noticed this in the several years you guys been watching me, but I'm a bit sappy. Don't die on us, sir. Coughing blood. Choking visibly. They don't call me Alin Laphel for nothing. But the solution here, guys, is what you're not seeing. And that's I start my own VTuber corporation. This is it. My way of making sure I do everything, I'm starting a VTuber corporation. To achieve something, sacrifice is necessary. You just have to remember to keep your clear head and not throw yourself in the fire. That too. I think it's like one of those things, you have to make sacrifices wisely, right? Don't just like drop everything, say like, oh, I don't need family or friends, or oh, I don't need video games. Because I did sacrifice my video game time, but I didn't sacrifice video games. I still play video games, you know? I did cut down the interaction I have with a lot of people, but I didn't cut friendships, you know? So it's one of those things you have to you have to make sacrifices, but not like in the sense of 0 or 1. You have to make compromises. Okay, maybe sacrifice is a bad term. Compromises. There we go. Compromises is a much better term because you're not like just sacrificing it into the aether. Like I'm not sacrificing all these sorties to summon the the blue eyes white dragon in attack mode with 3,000 attack points. Say goodbye to all your sorties. I play the blue eyes white dragon in attack mode. This card allows me to play 2 more cards from my hand to the graveyard. Then I play Monster Reborn to bring back the blue eyes ultimate dragon. Huh, Yugi. Wouldn't it be dumb if we had like a card game tournament where like you had to narrate all your moves? And if you don't narrate your move, it's considered illegal. Illegal move made. He didn't shout out his character, his card description. Alright, there you go. I think I got all these. Alright, and if they want me to make any adjustments, then it's good. Okay. Final turn. They had to do that too. They had to proclaim that this is their last turn. This ends now! Say goodbye to all your life points! I play the Blue Eyes White Dragon in attack mode! Attack his life points directly and end his life!
I gotta say, I love you.
Say goodbye to all your life points, Yugi. No! It's sort of like chess. You know how like in chess, you have to call out your checkmates or else it's an illegal move? Right? We should have the same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! You have to call out your turns or else it's illegal. You have to warn your opponent they're about to lose. You have to warn your opponent that you have a game next turn. You have to say it too loudly. You have to be like, "Hey, your game ends 1 turn from now." This is why I can't make games, because I make dumb and what's it called? Obligatory rule sets. Alright, I'm all done with this one, so let's go ahead and crop and trim these. Let me just make sure. This one's check, this one's check. Eyeliner, hair accessory, eyeliner, hair accessory, eyeliner, hair accessory, hair accessory, eyeliner. Well, this one is eyeliner. Here's a recommendation: do not copy the anime speak while playing. What? What? That's crazy! That's a 4th one today. Yeah! Wow, Alin, you're so productive. Always doing things. It's like you're professional. People have been calling me professional in what's it called? When I tell them how many commissions I'm working on at the same time, they're like, you're pretty professional. I'm like, oh, hee hee, coffee and baby noises. I guess I am. It's almost like it's your profession. Yeah. I just need to grow. That's the only thing I need to do. Like, I hit a good spot, but I do need to, like, just expand. You know? I need to scale. I think that's the term. I need to start scaling. Right? Not scalees, guys. I need to start scaling.
My dearest.
Like, I need to start opening myself to different commission types, like furry and NSFW, right? And I need to start, like, opening different services, like NSFW and furries. I had to put an emphasis on that. I really think that drawing furries is not that hard. Now that I've done a couple of furry commissions, I don't think drawing furries is as hard as I think it's gonna be. I think I might feel comfortable doing it. There's like an air of comfortability.
Oh,
granted though, I can't like make furry art like some of the professionals, right? I can't say I'm a professional furry artist, but maybe it's time to just like give it a try.
I
you know?
love you so much.
There you go. So Elia 1. Become furry artist from 5 years from now.
My dearest friend.
I will never become exclusive though. No, I'll never become exclusive. I like drawing anime girls too much, guys. I really like drawing the cute anime girls doing cute anime things. I was thinking about it. Like, no offense to anime boys or anything, but if I was just drawing anime boys all the time, I probably wouldn't enjoy drawing as much as I did, you know? I think part of the fun I have is because I just keep drawing a bunch of cute anime girls. And I don't mind drawing like the anime boy here and there, but if it was like all anime boys, I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much. Not to be mean or anything, and I don't know if that's cancelable. Do you think that's cancelable if I said that out loud on Twitter? I feel like that's something cancelable. He's a creep. He just wants to draw anime girls. Wow, what a creep. He doesn't even draw anything else. He's not a diverse artist. I don't draw boys. I'm sorry, that well, in my opinion. I mean, maybe like it's easy to draw femboys because, you know, femboy. I just draw a girl and call it a boy after all. But I'm sorry to say, chat. Hopefully I didn't ruin your dreams. A lot of artists get flask on that. Yeah, then I will never say that. That's the thing too. I never say it out loud exclusively. I never say it out loud, but it is something I do prefer a little bit more. So it's easy to draw yourself. It's easy to draw. I get it. Shut up, better. I get it actually. But it's easier to draw me because I'm technically like chibi formation, right? I'm very soft. Evident. As Grok would say, he's a soft and feminine, not femboy per se. But I was gonna mention this too, like in Final Fantasy 14, they do have hairstyles that are how should I put this? I wouldn't even say androgynous. They have hairstyles that are for female, but you can wear them as a male, right? There's one hairstyle I think is really cute. I was kind of considering getting it because it's about to go out of the store, right? It's about to be out of the store and be gone for the time being because it's like a temporary collab. And normally I don't really want to buy like hairstyles. You know we're right? No. But I think this is a pretty cute hairstyle. Let me show you what it is. It's called the princess hairstyle. Also, like they have the Neo Queen attire that looks really cute that you can wear as a male. Male VTuber? Let me see. Where is it? I think that was like one of the best things Final Fantasy 14 did recently, where it's like whether you're female or male, you can wear most of the different sets for each other. Where is it? Is it Modern Aesthetics? It's like here you go. Like, I saw this hairstyle and I was like, I kind of want it because it's really cute. But the problem is that, you know, I don't play as a female character, but you are a male character that could wear this hairstyle, right? It's actually really cute. Here, let me show you the back of it too, right? And I know, like, you know, paid cosmetic and stuff, but Final Fantasy 14 is a game that I always keep going back to, so I don't mind buying cosmetic stuff on the game if I need to, or want to. You know, kind of like a little thing. The 6 monster has a taste of a 411 princess. Shut up. It says, you say it's weird, but what's weird about making yourself fine good looking? I think it's one of those things that I've always self-insert as my Final Fantasy 14 character, right? So, if I dress my Final Fantasy 14 character as a female, it's kind of consigning my fate to the femboy allegations. But the hairstyle's kind of cute, guys. I don't know. Maybe it's time to use a Fantasia and stop self-inserting as my Final Fantasy 14 character. Maybe it's time that I become Alin Laphel in-game and not Alin Laphel. Allegations always win? No, shut up. You like, look at my character though! I like my character, right? Let's see. Let me show you what he looks like right now. He's so cool. Like his armor is like really cool. He looks so heroic, look! This is what my character looks like in Final Fantasy 14. Does he not look heroic, right? Does he not look like a hero, a warrior of light? One who is here to save the world, right? He definitely looks like a warrior of light, right? Look at this armor, right? Wow, pauldrons, whoa! Armor gauntlets, wow! Boots, whoa! A cape? He looks so heroic. and a headgear to protect his small, tiny little brain. But now imagine if I put that hairstyle, the hairstyle I showed you on him. He would go from like being really cool looking to really cute. And the thing is, Lalafels, like, they're very hard to identify between male and females. They're very, very similar, right? There is like facial differences and other differences, but as soon as I put like that twin tail or curly hairstyle on, it's over. You look like a girl immediately. There's strength and cuteness. There is strength and cuteness, right? I think it would look cute, but at the same time, like I said, I self-insert as my character, so I'm consigning myself to say that I want to be cute IRL too. I want to be a cute anime girl too. And is that where I am now? Is that where I am, that I'm consigning myself to that fate, that I will be a cute anime girl? I don't know, chat. I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted like Jonathan with a G. Look, there's Pixel. Pixel mentioned. How is it that Pixel always shows up on these like streams? Pixel's just dancing at the ocean side, playing maracas. I'll think about it. I don't know. I was thinking about like maybe it's time for me to use my Fantasia. I like being a Lalafell, but I also like cute outfits, and I won't lie that sure I can have cute outfits on me. I don't know. Maybe I just need to get out of my head. Maybe it's just me just being too much in my head and thinking too hard on this. Maybe I could just put the hairstyle on my cute Lalafell and just be cute and not self-insert. Or maybe I could just like put a cute haircut whenever I'm doing like content for other players, right? And then when I'm playing the storyline, I could switch it over to the other haircut. Ah, that might be a good idea. I think that might be a good idea. Projecting by making all the characters women. Yeah! Oh my gosh, you caught me! That way I could draw you guys all very cutely. Haha, cute anime girls. You guys like it, you know you do. Oh no, you know what they say though, chat reflects the viewer, or chat reflects the streamer. So that means all of you guys are femboys too. We're all femboys together. Femboy nation. Femboys rise up. Has anyone done that yet? Has anyone like made a nation of femboys? Like, do we have a femboy VTuber that has made a nation of femboys? It'll be like it'll like be the Metal Gear speech.
The water pressure is just way
I just
too
went
much.
all in on a female character. I would do that too, but I don't know. Oh, speaking of which though, actually, Final Fantasy XI has a sale right now, and I was actually thinking about playing Final Fantasy XI. Right? I think it'd be kind of fun to play Final Fantasy XI. And I know the sale ends on June 9th? So I was thinking about like just playing the 14-day trial. There was a unlimited trial for it. That's like basically you could play up until level 75 and play a lot of the base game content without the DLC. But I don't know what limitations they're gonna be. But I'm tempted to give it a try, like the 14-day trial, and see if I like it. I'll just spend the $9.99 on it. Because the $9.99 sale right now is for all the expansions. So the only thing I will have to pay is the subscription price. And I heard Final Fantasy XI is a pretty good game, right? But yeah, it was a bad place. Oh, we're talking about Femboy Nation? I can't believe that's a real thing. Femboys rise up. Make the Femboy Islands. There you go. There you go. Sometimes I do struggle with that though. Like I know like I have this whole like a feeling of like self-inserted characters, but sometimes I also feel the same about characters for people's OCs and stuff. So when people show me their OC or VTuber, sometimes I feel bad for like putting them in like specific poses or things, like say like having them die, right? Because like sometimes I think them as the character and represented by said character, you know? The Ladyboy country is something. There's a Ladyboy country. Like for example, like part of my struggle with NSFW too is like when I draw somebody's OC or somebody's character, like sometimes it feels like I'm drawing that VTuber or that person themselves, even if they give me permission, you know? Like I think it was the same thing with the Fifi situation. I felt bad at first, but Fifi I think enjoys it. Fifi enjoys like some of it, right? So, but I feel bad like other people. If I draw NSFW for them, it's like, ooh, it's like for example, like if I was to draw SFW of Fufu or Katie, right? It feels like I'm drawing it of them, not their kind of like OC, which is technically their OC, right? If that makes sense. I don't know. I'm sometimes too much in my head.
Another treat for Myers, please.
I'm too. I have weird rule sets, guys. I'm sorry. I have like really weird rule sets. I'm too polite. I'm way too polite. Like, I need to have permission, and I have to make sure that they're 100% okay with it, and I gotta make sure that, like, they don't feel awkward or anything, or misrepresented, you know? It's like that. It's like that, chat. But maybe I had to meditate on it. Maybe it's one of those things I had to, like, overcome those feelings to finally unlock my powers as an artist. You know? Like, many artists struggle with a lot of things, you know? They struggle with, like, their identity, or try to struggle with, like, getting big. My struggle is drawing naked boobies on a person and thinking that's them. When you think of the person behind. Yeah, exactly. I think of the person behind the character and not the character itself. And I need to start changing my mindset. So that's the thing too. Like, it's something they taught us a little bit early on with art classes when we had to do nude models, right? When we had to draw nude models. You have to disconnect the idea of seeing that person naked, and you have to turn them into an object that you draw, right? And it's one of those things I need to start practicing. I need to start practicing more. That way I can be disconnected, right? And that's how I got better at art, when I started thinking separately, right? When I stopped like drawing the penis. I'm gonna say it! The penis of the person, and be like, wow, I'm looking at a penis right now. But rather just drawing it as an object. Well, taken quite literally? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that's funny they say that too, because technically art, you do have to treat it like that. Yeah. Unless you really enjoy drawing it and like you don't think of the person and all that stuff, blah blah blah. But I don't know, maybe I'm too self-conscious. I'm too sentimental. Anime noises. Cute anime noises. Coughs like a baby. I can't wait till the recollection finale today. The recollection finale is gonna be really fun. It's kind of sad the recollection only takes 1 week. It's like we wait a whole year and it's only like 1 week of stuff. But it's always interesting to see how they end the story arc. And we're going to be entering like technically the last arc soon, which is Justice. Justice is coming up soon, so it's going to be interesting to see how Gigi handles Jonathan's arc. Because technically Jonathan and Gigi are considered two different characters, right? So when Gigi gets back her memories, will she still be Jonathan with a G? Or will she be Gigi? Or will she be a combination of both? Yeah, I'll go. So, I think it's these kind of fun things that make recollection really fun. Okay. Oh man. I want to play Minecraft. Or Hytale! Hytale mentioned! Gotta have our daily mention of Hytale! Hytale mention! What is Hytale up to nowadays? Can someone like check up really quick? I'm curious what Hytale is up to. Did they finally make their World of Warcraft Diablo game yet? There we go. Still waiting for something cool to happen with that game. Okay.
Cleanse me and make me anew.
There we go.
I tell you shit.
It's at least interested in Hytale, but only one thing. At least the only one thinking about it. Yeah. So is Hytale officially dead then? Hytale mentioned. I haven't played that in a while though. I think Hytale still has a lot of potential, but I think they just need direction. They really just need direction. I feel more confident in Hytale if they had a better direction. But we'll give it a couple years.
I love this.
What the heck was that? Was that a robot noise? Oh, Pixel's playing with her little UFO in the background. Pixel's like the most normal but non-normal character on this island. She's always doing something wacky. Every time we look at her, in her little bee outfit, her little eggshell hat.
Cleanse me and make me anew.
Okay, 6. 6, 7. There we go. And the last
Cleanse me and make me anew.
There we go.
Cleanse me and
I'll
make
play some Minecraft later today. I think I'll jump on the server later tonight if I have time. And just play some Minecraft and start building things. Because I've been really wanting to finish up my house, and I want to start making other buildings. I want to make a...
Yay!
I want to make a Chiori's Gateway to Hell. Call me easily influenced, but I do want to make something stupid like that.
Cleanse me.
But I still gotta finish the Elite Four stuff. We still got a lot of things to do on that server. There's so much projects that need to be done. Okay. I beat Chase D one more time. Let's Chase D. Is that in Blue Archive? There you go. I think there's something charming about having a forever world that's also something that we play together as a VTuber, as a streamer, right? Because I could still treat it as a single player forever world, right? But I could also have you guys just jump in and out whenever you guys want. So I think that's the charm in it. Only took me an hour. Was it the raid boss you were talking about earlier that you beat in? Alright, all this is done. Now we have to make the sampling page. Ah, is that part of the story, or are you just doing it for the primo gems? Okay. Import. Maybe I will play some Minecraft later this evening. We'll have to see. I'm a little caught up with commissions. The next commission I have is due on the 31st. If I finish the Fufu one, the next one I have is due on the 31st, which means I have a little bit of buffer time. Today's the 29th. So, as long as I keep up on schedule, I might be able to have time to play on it later tonight. I want to catch up with the Pokemon stuff. I want to catch up with building. I want to start making some more dumb buildings. Okay. There's a global mega raid. Is it a global mega raid the one you do with other players, or is that the one you do solo? Why am I suddenly thinking that song? Wait, what song is that? Oh, that's the Takodachi takeover song. We are Takodachi, we are Takodachi, ina 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 ina. The whole server is killing the... Oh. So wait then, were you able to kill it solo? That's pretty cool though, it's like the world boss. That's also kind of reminds me of Epic 7. Oh man, I keep remembering about Epic 7. What, is Epic 7 still around? I remember it used to be pretty big, but then like, it didn't like stay. It didn't have the staying power, it was kind of like Soccer Spirit. Did someone mention Hytale? I did! I mentioned Hytale. Seal. Epic 7 has a tournament arc? What's going on here? E7 Masters 2026? They have a PvP scene? They have a PvP... Oh, whoa. Some of the characters has changed in Epic 7. Usually it's the main character on this banner, but look at these ladies. Whoa, ladies, please. Is Epic 7 still, like, weirdo? Someone buy me Hytale, or I should... Helen? You buy Hytale yourself and join our Hytale server. I'm kind of curious, like, what Epic 7 has done. Like, Epic 7 was like one of the big gacha games I played for a while, and it was like very extensive. There's a lot to Epic 7. Wait, is he? I was just thinking about Taco Takeover, and Alin Laphel was listening to Taco Takeover. Wow. The F is Epic 7. Epic 7's a gacha game. It used to be really, really big. It was actually a really good JRPG gacha game, and I really like the graphics to it. Let me show you. Like, in my opinion, I think it was like one of the most well-positioned gacha games that looked really nice, because they had like 2D sprites for their game, right? Can I find a better picture than this one? But it is a pretty old game at this point, right? It had really, really good animation, and it was all in 2D sprites, and I really loved the 2D sprites of the game, right? They really look nice. Also, this is a boy right here, guys. Don't be dissuaded, but that's actually a boy. I remember his story arc. Not as good as EZZ, but I'll probably play it. It's more like a JRPG. It's turn-based JRPG. So you actually take turns. So you choose your moves and then you go here. It's literally Bridget. Yeah, it's like Bridget. So you would choose your moves. You have like, I think 2 moves and then you have an ultimate. Actually, it's like Star Rail now I think about it. It's kind of like Star Rail turn-based, 2 moves, 1 ultimate, and you have to make do with like status effects, things like that. And it actually had a really fun dungeon crawling mode, and that was part of the reason I got into it, was because the dungeon crawling mode in the game was pretty fun. Let me see. Epic 7 dungeon crawling, because like it's sort of like Darkest Dungeon with the dungeons, right? So you had to like you had to walk back and forth between rooms to what's it called, to get to other areas, and there's like chests in between. Let me see if I can like find a picture of it. But it was actually a really fun game, and I'm actually really surprised that it's still in existence now. Like, here we go. Here's a dungeon for Epic 7, right? Like, the dungeons in Epic 7 like are literally dungeons. So you start off in the middle and like you have to go to different corners and stuff. This is not a story dungeon. This is like one of the raid dungeons, but the story dungeons are pretty simple. It was a popular game for a while, and it has a lot of collabs with it. It's just that I'm surprised it's still in existence nowadays, because like I never really hear people talk about it. Darkest Dungeon, D&D, yeah. Like, it sort of like reminded me of Soccer Spirits, because Soccer Spirits 2 was really popular for the time being, but nobody talked about Soccer Spirits, right? But Soccer Spirits went under.
I love this.
I wonder if that's going to be the same case with Epic 7. But interesting enough, they got a professional scene, I guess. I don't know if the term is professional, but they have a tournament scene going on right now.
And make me a new.
Bendy. Alright, got all that set up. If you miss it, basic, Final Showdown will stay as permanent story. I see. That sounds fun. Sensei and the gang. I always wonder about that. Like, does Sensei's, like, entourage include people from all schools? Or is it one specific school? I thought he was like a sensei for one school specifically. So is his entourage like Shiori? Is it Shiori? Shion and her group? Or does it have like other groups?
I love this.
Like, is the Russian group also, or Russian school also part of their group? Looks like kind of old SMT dungeons. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Like, if you guys want a very simple senseis for all the Kivados, so basically all the different girls from every different school branch is there. Like, you'll see the game making club, then you'll see the, what's it called? The
Yay!
what was that one with the Japanese theming one? That one, right? Rotation. Heavy rotation.
Well,
Lick.
that's definitely pretty fun.
Lick, lick,
How
lick.
do you fare?
Alright, let me go make this submission.
Hello? Huh?
Alright. Alright. So let me go submit all these. 7. Deliverable 7.
I'm getting cleaner.
PNG bus.
It's working.
Ready to use. Okay.
I needed this.
Ah. Alright. And let me go upload all these. Invol X, he is with the Millennium Girls. Okay, so he jumps between different girls. Wow, Sensei is not loyal. Was drinking water out of the sprinkler, so like a real sheep. That was a nice shot! Good job, Alin. Posture check. Posture has been checked. I want to come to Blue Archive story. As soon as they dumb down the difficulty for baby boos like me, baby gamers, either that or just not require as much resources, maybe I'll get around to it. It needs to be less committal. But I think that's all gacha games. All gacha games are committal. Time commitments. Let's see. Bus ready. Okay, just making sure I have everything good. Alright, submitting it. Alright. And then I'll send a message. Wow. Let's see. Alright. Made the delivery. Thank you for commissioning me. if there are any problems. Lurking, thank you for lurking. Let me in. Let me know. There we go. It's literally 3 times the mission reward, but you know what also is this week? Ian Rico. And you know what I'm feeling playing? Minecraft. But you know what I'm also playing in the background? Final Fantasy 14. I haven't played Final Fantasy 14 in a while though, because I was in the hospital. So I need to... I still have some more story stuff to catch up on that. I'm still with the Luke Malak story arc, and so far it's kinda cute. I keep seeing her as like a tsundere Japanese like high school girl, the way she talks. Okay, save this. Alright, let me save all these, that way I don't lose it, because I already made the cleanup version. So, Lamau! Pixel appearance again? Why is Pixel always showing up? Elia. We never can escape the Pixel. 1. Elia. 2. Pixel's the main character after all, I know. Wait, where did Pixel go? Wait, what did she say about me? What did she say? You're like a pervert? Whoa! I can't believe she said that about me.
Don't be shy. Stare down the lens.
Number 3. Outside of that, I heard JP got in simpler. They could use gear instead of tiered ones. Oh, is JP ahead of the? Wait, yeah, is JP ahead of the English branch? Because technically, wouldn't that also be coming to the JP or English branch soon? Maybe if it was that simple, instead of having tiered gears, I would be kind of happy and kind of want to come back with something like that. If it's just simple blueprints, because I know like the whole thing, it has the same system as Princess Connect blueprints, right? Where you have to like get everything below it in order to build the current item. A few months up. Does that mean it's also in the Korean version?
Lovely.
Because they simplified the gear gathering gear thing. Because that's also the same thing that I didn't like about Princess Connect, which is the gear gathering. Because like oftentimes that eats up a lot of my stamina, and you usually don't have a guaranteed for it. But if the gear gathering is made simpler, maybe that would be something to consider.
Wonderful.
Did they ever figure out how to transfer your account to Steam yet?
Reach deep and find your hidden charm.
Because I still haven't been able to transfer my account to Steam. Just because the way everything's set up. Alright. Elia's all finished. Nice.
You're killing it. Done.
Alright. After 1 hour and 40 minutes in, we are finally drawing pregnant cars.
Done.
I have falsely advertised this stream. I thought it was gonna take a lot less time. But I got distracted talking to you guys. And I got the message back from Elia, so that's part of it too. Okay, there we go. Oh wait! Oh wait, I forgot. Oh shoot. Oh, I was gonna celebrate 500 commissions because I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to hit 500 commissions. I just gotta make sure to take a picture of it. But I forgot to take a picture at 500. I just submitted another one. Oops. Now we're at 501. Can I celebrate 501 or should I wait until 600 now? Congrats, thank you. I took a picture of 421. Yeah, the thing is those are reviews, so not everybody left a review, funny enough. But I have 500 commissions finished. Actually, I have a little bit more than 500. These are, I don't know what's the difference between the two, but according to this, like for my all tab on the commissions, I have 565 done. So, and that's not including the ones from Discord. So technically it's over it. Isn't the weirdest fetish about cars I was exposed to? What other fetish is there? Oh wait, someone sent me a commission request. 1 second. Let me look through it. Let's see. Dead Space 3 collab. Upload the references. General chibi pose. Okay. I would like to be on the thumbnail. Do you have a thumbnail sketch? Let me see. General chibi pose. Okay. Reference for the characters, what the chibi pose you want, anything with necromorphs. Okay. I have an idea. Let's see. Deliverable. One PNG thumbnail. Ready to use. Deadline date. 1 month from now. Okay. And send. Alright. Just adjust to 500. I don't know how to do that. Okay, maybe I do, but I don't feel like doing something like that. Let's see if anyone's getting married yet. I can't believe these two have not gotten married. Anybody getting married? Is that a love icon? I think that is. Someone's in love. Ah.
My heart hurt.
What's the matter?
I may not know you very well, but I know fate has big plans for what should I do?
What do you want to do?
What do I want to do?
Think about that.
Wow, it's so rare someone asks me that.
Be autonomous.
Let me
Good luck,
think.
Mochi. Yeah, let's see. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
She's kind of indifferent though. I should have said no. Become friends first. You know what? Go for it.
Where should I confess my...
Let's see. What about... Let's do another island spot. Have we done someone at the Island of Shame? I don't think we ever done someone at the Island of Shame. Go to the Island of Shame.
How should I...
Okay. Desperate. With a gift by shouting. With a catchphrase. Romantically. Let's try romantically.
Should I
That'll win
change
Chudayo. Yes. Shouting? Should we try shouting? Okay, I can't go back. So we already made our decision. Alright, let's give you a new outfit.
Let's see.
We'll try next time. Shout your love at someone. Let's see. What outfit can work? That's kind of cute. A cheerleader outfit could kind of win her over. Here you go. There you go. Oh, she looks really cute!
Thanks.
Her head's so flat.
How am I look?
You look great.
Alright. It's time to psych myself up and...
Alright. If you want to know, I could tell you what it's about. It's just weird and plain disturbing. Alright, give me a second. Let me see. After this, I'm kind of curious.
She didn't even
Oh no! Was it because of the walk to the Island of Shame? She didn't walk that far. Oh no! Maybe we should have had it on the Island of Shame. She didn't even show up.
Wow, no surprise there.
Shame,
I
shame,
was
shame.
too reckless.
Nobody wants to walk to the Island of Shame. She still likes her. Do you want to have another chance? Do you want to have another chance at love?
You turned me down, but I'm not giving
She's
up.
got this.
I'm going to try again.
Not interested, no.
Deodorant on first.
Oh no, Mochi. Yeah, the smell is the problem.
Savings to buy a gift. That'll show my devotion.
This is Mochi's character arc. I hope she shows up this time at least. Wait, that's not true. What?
Shouldai, you asked me to speak with you instead.
Eh?
She told me to tell you she's not interested.
Ooh, that hurts a lot. Ooh, ow. I didn't know they could do that. Oh.
My heart is in a million.
It's okay,
tiny
Mochi.
pieces.
The other girls got over their relationships. You can too. Getting familiar. You weren't even friends. she's okay.
Let go of.
Yeah, should we let her go on vacation? I'll leave you alone. Go for it again. Ooh, that's the most heartbroken you can get. Rejected twice. Little Rabbies are there to pick up the pieces. rejected so hard that she didn't even see her. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, Mochi. Let's give Mochi a trip. Let's take Mochi somewhere. It's time for a field trip. Level 193, dang. Let's see, where have we not been? Truly lavish tour? Ooh. Is that Egypt? Africa. Alright, you're going to Africa! There you go. Time for an Africa tour. I feel really bad. I kind of set her up for failure, so I have to be the one to help her.
Oh, an Africa tour.
You're going to Africa.
Really giving this to me. Thank you. A change of scenery could
But yes,
help
go ahead.
take
It's
my
like, what was your
mind
silly?
off
What was the silly thing about car
Well,
fetish?
here
As
I
long as like
go.
maybe you describe it in a funny way, more than like a gross way, I guess. It depends on how bad it is. Moji has no friends. I haven't like gotten them to socialize yet.
Greetings from the pyramids of
Oh.
Giza. What's a me gotta do to move into a place like
You don't even know?
this?
Oh, I thought you said there was something. If you really want to, I could tell you what it is about. Jeez. Wait.
Just having my mind blown in a savannah.
Look at her. She's also a lion. She's got that lion in her. So short though, she can't even see it on camera.
I thought I was signing up to visit a dessert factory, but I guess the Sahara is pretty.
Yeah, I get that.
too.
Dessert factory.
Say
Funny
cheese.
joke. I wrote it down above and I don't even know. Let me see. If you really want to know, I could tell you what it is about.
Going on that
you write down
trip
above?
didn't wa-
There you
Oh,
go.
And I brought you
She's happy
some-
now. A colorful basket. Ooh. All that sadness went away. How easy it is to be happy. You just had to send him on an expensive trip to Africa.
I'm feeling better now.
There you go. You have no friends. I'm sorry you have no friends. Alright, there we go. Let's keep following Alan, reading his little dojin. Legitimately don't know if there are people who are actually into it, but it's just very weird. I'm curious what this weird fetish is. Pregnant cars.
Give me a break.
Alright, let's color this thing. Where is my foo-foo references?
Blast it all.
Let's go! Well, are they fighting? I hear swords going off.
Nobody should ever see
Give me a break.
Okay. There you go. Alright, I got my references ready. It's finally time to draw pregnant cars, chat. Pregante. Pergananant. Okay, I'm doing pretty good on commissions right now though. I'm making good headway. Though, granted next week has a lot of commissions due, so it might be a good idea for me to get started on that, but I'm finally starting to dent it, right? Your first NSFW? Being pregnant is not NSFW, guys! If that was the case, you would have to censor all pregnant women on the streets. I was listening to a video though, talking about how people nowadays aren't getting as pregnant as they were before. They're getting less pregnant, which I found interesting. It was like a very interesting thing. Give me a second. I think we'll pull up a previous mission. That way I can pull up some colors. It has implications. Psh. You know what also has implication? My fist with your face. Sorry. I didn't mean it, chat. It was just a joke. It's just a joke. Punches you in the face. It's like dragons have a relationship with cars.
No good.
Oh, that? No, I know about that. That's actually rather ordinary. I thought it was something more extreme. He 100% meant it. We were even talking about people that did Reddit with cars and people copulating together. Or not people, cars and Cards. I'm sorry, I can't think because I'm trying to like get things organized. Not cards and people. Cards and dragons. Copulating. Justice for sorority. It's okay. The most justice you'll get is this. A justice sandwich. Punches you in the face. That was weird. Not extreme. I like how we live in a generation of our time that we could say dragons and cars are pretty normal. More like dragging these cars around. Yeah, Alan. That joke is so good. You should tell it again. Yeah, I'll tell it again. Dragging these cars around.
Looks like the season party's not with the baby bib.
Baby bib. Let's see. That one's this. That one's this. Okay, I'm tired though. Like, how could someone come up with it? Easy. You just come up with one random thing and you put it together with another random thing. For example, watch this. My next fetish, right? My fetish, what do they call it? Prediction for what will get popular in 2026? Cake and printers. Putting the cake inside the printer, baby. Watch this, chat.
Hello?
Windows check. Windows check. Why Windows check? Oh, is Windows checking me? Oh yeah, didn't they say something like that? I think I saw that. Wasn't there like something about Twitch starting to measure what you're saying and having AI correct it? And then also, is your window open? Oh, no, don't worry, it's not. I closed it because it wasn't that hot today. So I'm safe, I'm safe. But like, isn't Twitch doing something recently, like because of Amazon putting their AdSense on it, and basically it's like, it has like basically some sort of AI that kind of suggests like friendly things to say or something like that. What was it? Let me see. I saw that it got patented, patent, but I don't know if it actually is. Let me see. Twitch. Wait, Pokemon Company has banned sales of graded slabs to Pokemon Center at events. Oh, I think that's pretty good. Let me see. Twitch. I think it was just Twitch, right? Or was it some guy from Twitch? Twitch ads? Let me see if I can find the article about it. Here we go. Amazon ads to launch 2 AI Twitch sponsorship tools at TwitchCon. One is campaign analysis. It will analyze how creators speak during their sponsorship and prompt them on what they need to say or change their tone. I would never survive, chat. Oh, they would cancel me so hard immediately. They'll be like, he's talking about pregnant cards again. Put him down. And apparently the other one, right? The other thing of the details here says that chat sentiment analysis will process all chat messages during the time to determine reactions, right? So yeah, if you guys want to read this article, it's kind of crazy. I'm gonna copy. That's crazy. AI, haha. Isn't name? Sorry, I just saw the name. Yeah, so don't look at the name. That's crazy. There is nobody that I could think of that would be excited for something like that. Like, I get why they're doing it, but at the same time, like, okay, it's one of those things. This is a decision for corporations more than it is for the individual. Because who in their right mind will look at this and say, yes, this is a good idea, right? Right? Honestly, though? Honestly, though? I don't think I even qualify for something like this at this point. I think Twitch sponsorships are like for much bigger streamers. So I guess maybe bigger streamers have a harder time with like keeping themselves in track for this. But yeah, I just saw this and I was like, oh, that's crazy. Maybe you want to buy this sponsored product? Thank you, Twitch. Hi, Twitch! Thanks. Yeah! I think it's interesting how crazy of a thing that is. And the thing is too, it's AI assisted, right? So we know that it's gonna fail day one. I feel like saying something is AI assisted is almost like a guaranteed failure rate immediately, right? I'm not wrong about that, right? Let's name one thing AI has done successfully. Go on, chat. Name one thing in the public sector that AI has done successfully. Sales Lord increase interaction. Thank you, AI. I will do so. Let me say it. Clanker. Get him. Man, Alan really likes Snivy.
Oh, Snivy? Alin Laphel?
Alan Laphel? Emphasizing Snivvy's a VTuber. Alan Laphel knows. Alan Laphel knows. Made GigaChad fly videos or something? GigaChad fly videos? What's GigaChad fly videos? The thing is too, like, I don't mind sponsorships and stuff. Like, I mentioned this before, but if I get a sponsorship for drawing tablets or drawing tools, I'd be happy to do them. Funny thing though is probably I would never get a sponsorship like that, because despite me, like, being just mainly an artist with a VTuber on the side, technically I don't appeal to artists, you know? When you think about it, like, most of my audience are gamers. Sorry. So I'd probably be better for gaming sponsorships than anything else, because I don't think I have like the artists' the artai community behind me. Raid Shadow Legends. Do people still do Raid Shadow Legends ads? I haven't seen a Raid Shadow Legend ad in a while. It like kind of falls under the same bracket of Epic 7. Like the game still exists, but I haven't seen anyone talk about it lately. What's Alan drawing? Kinda cute. Is that Asher? They're drawing Asher. It's kinda cute. They're pretty good artists. They're just like me. Hey guys, come here. Oh, that's another game I don't think I've seen in a while. AFK Arena? Is that still up? I'm curious. Because like I was watching a video. I think it was a video? I was listening to a video about like Guardian Tales, right? And for those who don't know what Guardian Tales was, it was actually a pretty fun gacha game that plays like a action game. Like it's basically like a Legend of Zelda kind of game. And apparently it did well for a while, but nowadays it's starting to enter like a maintenance mode kind of thing. And it seems like the developers of the game are not even interested with it as much as it used to be, which is a shame. Like Guardian Tales had a lot of potential to be a pretty good game, right? Let me show you what Guardian Tales look like. I don't know if you guys heard of this game, because right now they're starting to like push out another game called Guardian Maidens, which sounds like it's just like a pseudo sequel. But it was a really fun game that you actually control, and you have to walk around, you actually have to dodge attacks, you actually have an attack button, right? And you have like a little dungeon crawling kind of thing. Pretty good gacha game. And it was actually pretty free to play friendly, right? It was just very, very grindy. And I was just thinking about that game because that game I haven't heard of in a while, but it did do pretty well for a bit. It's just that like once its time in the limelight is gone, it starts like slowing down in production, which is a shame. Right? And I noticed that with a lot of gacha games because they have like their peak moments. Like in this case, they had like Raid Shadow Legend had his peak for a while, like even Monster Hunter collab with them. But I don't think I've heard anything from that. Same with AFK Arena. I think AFK Arena or whatever called AFK Legends. That game had its time in the limelight where everyone's advertising it, but nowadays I haven't seen anyone really do anything about the game. Alan? Zordy? Are we just saying names? Pixel? Better? Oh. Why don't you start drawing pregnant cars right now? Because I'm trying Fufu. This is false advertising the stream. I'm coloring Fufu. Do you guys want me to just color the pregnant cars right now? I'll color those pregnant cars. Okay? Wow. Come on, guys. Do you really like pregnant cars that much? Pregnant cars now? Wow. Wow. Perganinant. These cars are so pregnant right now. You guys see the mega pregnant? The mega mpreg pregnant emote? Let me see. Mega mpreg emote.
Guys, boo! What narval clone meter go bring? Guys! Guys, sheep.
Where is
What
it?
narval
I saw there was like a
clone
tweet
meter
about it. Someone would say like, there's now a
Guys,
mega
so
pregnant.
you know, like, in
Mega and
Apple
pregnant.
Hopkins, overlogic tea. Guys! Guys, donut. What narval clone meter go bring? Guys! Guys,
Wow.
Sally, don't kidnap me.
Now this is the
Bro,
content I'm
I'll
watching
just
Alin Laphel
leave.
for.
Guys.
Wow. The last 30 minutes of the stream, maybe even 20 minutes. I might call it soon to start cooking and preparing food. There you go. I was gonna make like one like Katie colored and one like Fufu colored since they're dating each other right now, or married to each other. I thought that would be like a cute thing to do. Cause you know me, I'm all about being cute. So like a pink one. Right? A pink themed car with a blue themed car. And I'm gonna see if anyone catches on with the subtleties. I'm gonna see if anyone catches on with my subtlety. Because I'm being as subtle as a brick wall right now. They call me Alan Brickwall Subtlety FL. And the name keeps getting longer. You know that one song is like one nothing wrong with me, or it's like remember the name? What's that song? Gotta remember the name. Is that Sorty wearing a diaper? Bricked wall? Yeah, that wall is bricked. Oh wait, sorry guys. My AI Twitch sponsorship is telling me I shouldn't say brick wall. That hard wall. There you go. Farts. Teehee. Blushes after farting. Literally just like me, for real, for real. There you go. I'll make one car pink and the other car not pink. Feel I need a coffee after this though.
This house is bigger than mine. I need to find my tape measure.
Alin Laphel might be a little stupid. It's okay though. It's dumb moe, you know? Just like when like you have an anime girl and she's very dumb, but it just adds to the cuteness aspect of it. We like to call that dumb moe. That's not all we're dumb about, moe. Kun. I suddenly got hit by a wave of exhaustion. Granted though, I might still be tired from yesterday. It's just catching up with me. One second, everything just disconnected. I don't know why Windows does that. For some reason, and I still haven't figured out how to look up the solution for this, but for some reason, my Windows disconnects everything every like couple hours. It just disconnects and reconnects all my USB devices at the same time. It's so weird. Like, it does that regularly at this point, where every day it does. Not normal, but what do you call that? What is that? What is happening when it does that? Is there a reason why it disconnects everything at once and then reconnects everything at once? Because I was trying to look up for a solution on that, on how to fix said problem. Well, I don't know how to like look it up if I don't even know what it's called. There we go. I have to reconnect everything again. Thing is though, like everything else reconnects properly, but the thing that doesn't reconnect properly is my my what's it called? My capture card. But my drawing tablets and my controller, they all connect like properly. But it happened when sometimes like playing Final Fantasy 14. I'm just playing Final Fantasy 14 and suddenly like my game controller disconnects in the middle of my rotation. Happened during Minecraft. Sometimes I'm just like doing Minecraft and then suddenly my controller or my mouse stops working at that moment. Like I keep trying to look it up to see what the problem is, but there is nothing online that like I guess Reddit. I think this is when I had to turn to Reddit. But do I really want to look on Reddit, the forbidden Reddit, for things like this? Hey, who are you playing maracas with? You're doing like a little Simon Says kind of thing. Kind of cute. So cute when they're playing maracas like this. It's adorable. They're playing like a Simon Says. Check DMs, might be a few things. Let me see. Speaking of which, though, I was thinking about like have you guys heard the game Parallel-Loki? What's this game called again? It's on Steam. It's like a new Sims game that came out recently. Paragoli or something like that. What is this game? What is it? It was like a Sims-like game that came out recently. My friends were talking about it. And my friend was asking me actually if I know how to make houses look nice, and I said yeah. So they want me to kind of get the game mostly to make a house for them. But it looks like The Sims, and I thought it would look pretty fun. Sorry. Wrong game. I clicked a game that was that looked kind of cute, so I'm just gonna add it to my wish list because it looks kind of cute. I was looking at Stardust, Wish of a Witch, which looks pretty cute. Sorry. I got a little distracted. Where is this? Map? OVA Magica? Yeah, this game kind of looks cute. Let me add it to my wish list. It looks like Harvest Moon. You even get married in this game? Wow. It's like Rune Factor, actually. Maybe I'll play that game. Okay, sorry. Give me a second. I'm still looking. What was this game called? Sims-like game. Paralyzed. Have you guys heard this game?
Good afternoon, Pixel. Snippy. Come out.
Apparently this game came out recently and all the VTubers and streamers are playing it. That's what my friend told me. My friend who watches other YouTubers told me that this game is popular with YouTubers right now. So it might be a good idea for me to play it. Yeah, Jingle Jangle. I got an idea of how the Jingle Jangle emote could go. Never heard of it? Really? It's apparently like a new Sims game, but my friend said all the streamers are playing it right now. We do like a Jingle Jangle, we could have like a cute Alin Laphel, and it would be like big hands with keys, and it just like goes up and down. Alin found new 18+ games, they're all not 18+. But I do have my 18+ option off. I never cut off it before stupid videos will make you smile and smirk at. Oh. Never heard of it, really. But it's basically The Sims. It's apparently like someone who enjoyed the Sims games basically really hated like the new Sims games and decided to make their own game. And it's basically like Sims 1 and Sims 2. Sims for Normie? No, it's literally Sims 1 and Sims 2 from what I heard. But then again, I don't know like what Sims do that's different that's not Normie. Because isn't Sims like one of the most Normie games there is? Like, let's be honest, chat. Honestly, no? Isn't Sims like the 100% the most Normie of games? It's a very popular game franchise with normal people too. But apparently it plays like The Sims 1 and Sims 2. It's still in early access though. Introductory price, 10% off, huh? My friend wants me to kind of get it. So that way I can make them a house, since I guess I make pretty good houses. Sims got its style. This one looks too realistic. I mean, I think that's just a result of games nowadays trying to be realistic. But I imagine the game... Oh, even Sims 1 has this style, doesn't it? Let me see. What does Sims style look like? Let me see. Sims 4 is the newest one. Oh, I can see what you're saying, actually, yeah. The characters look a lot more expressive in Sims 4. I can see what you're saying. This one does look more realistic. But I was thinking, like, if anyone played this game or not, and I'm kind of curious, like, if the game is, if it's good. Wasn't there a new Sims game years ago? Like, Sims 4? They haven't released a new Sims game in so long, and that's why, like, apparently the story behind this game is that they want a new Sims game, so they just made it themselves. There's one Sims-like game that was out, but not good. I think there was. I forgot what it was called. Wasn't that the one that, like, people said AI was used in it or something like that? That was Imzoi. Yeah, Imzoi. That was the one. That had a really good character creator. But then, like, people said it wasn't, like... It was, like, used with AI or something like that. I remember that one. Is this game still, like, in early access? It's still an early access game. It's still early access. Still moving forward. This one looks like it'll eat up my graphics card, though. Like, at least Paralive looks like it's, like, not as graphically intensive. so it won't destroy my graphic card.
Kelly Grant, Suzo influence.
But this game looks like it's gonna destroy my graphic card. Enjoy.
Leslie Snowprint, Sambo.
Always falls off after most people get bored of it.
Jack Stumbo.
It's kind of like Tomodachi Life and Pokopia and Minecraft. Because a lot of fun from those games is just watching the interactions, right? Or watching the cozy day-by-day life. But most people who play, like, especially games as trends, like, I think when a game trends, the problem is a lot of gamers aren't really, like, in it for the coziness. They're in for the gameplay and stuff, so. But it was also not good? I'm kind of curious, though. I mean, this Inzoi game looks pretty fun. I actually, like, Inzoi looks the most, like, realistic of the games I've seen. But I heard, like, basically in the Paralives, they took out, it's, like, different from, since it's, like, Sims 1 and Sims 2. Like, Sims 4 has a crazy balance problem with, like, basically, I would say it's like a cheat code for victory. Because when I was playing The Sims 4, all you had to do was take a shower, then make a painting right afterwards. Because as soon as you take a shower, your character gets inspired. And once you draw when you're inspired, you make a really good painting. So, I was essentially rich on day one because how easy it was to exploit. And you fall in love so quickly, right? I remember in Sims 1 and Sims 2, it was relatively a slow burn. You would have a relationship and all that stuff, and you would like really like go through the strokes of it. But I remember Sims 4 was much more slower. What the? Hey, Semi-Truck! But it's been a while since I played the Sims game. I think the last Sims game I played was Sims 4, and that was with my friend, right? My friend, we played it together and just like did stupid campaigns together. Alright, wrap it up. I might have to wrap it up soon. Actually, I have like about 15 minutes, and I should probably get going. How are you doing, Semi-Truck? But I was thinking about getting in. I was gonna say like, I was gonna ask if anyone's played the game before. Because like, I'm kind of curious if Paralives is kind of fun. Because like, my friends were suggesting it to me, but you guys are more gamer-verse. You guys are gamers, you know? I need to know. I need to know like, how's the game, if there's anything about it that I should know of. There hasn't been a Sims 5? Yeah, there hasn't been a Sims 5. That's because they're still like, exploiting Sims 4 as much as they can. So, Sims 4 is still like, oof, heavy into its DLC arc. $8,000, yeah. And it makes sense. I mean, this is EA we're talking about, you know? Or Activision? Was it EA or Activision? I think it's EA. But it's one of those, you know, big super brands that exploits people like crazy. And I don't think they're gonna be making a Sims 5 anytime soon. The only reason they'll make a Sims 5 if it turns out people don't want Sims 4 anymore. Either that or if the market shifts, right? If there is a new competitor in the Sims like market and basically they're taking all the player base, they're just gonna announce Sims 5. That's exactly how I predict it's gonna go. Because like they have no reason right now since they have a monopoly on the market. They don't even have a monopoly per se. It's just that like there's not many other Sims games out there to kind of compete with them.
Hello there, Alin Laphel.
Alin Laphel. So sad, so depressed. But we'll see. I think the other thing too is like the mods for Sims games. Not to say I downloaded any mods before, but I do know what you guys do on that game. You know, you sick freaks. I know what you guys do with that game. You sick freaks. So I think that's the thing that makes the Sims games also much more appealing. It's sort of like why Skyrim and Fallout still do really well nowadays. It's just because the modding scene is really crazy. So I think that's the problem that's going to be with the Paralives and the Inzoi. It's just the fact that like the modding scene is not as big. If they want to make Sims 5, people will just complain about the lack of content. I mean, people have been doing that. And that's when you know like they're not doing it for the game, but they're just doing it for the money. When they realize that they can't appeal to players. Once I want to make Sims Castaway. I was watching Nini play that actually. It's kind of cute. Here, want this t-shirt? You didn't catch it. You're a dog. I miss sim-like games like SimCity. Yeah, there's a lot of games, but luckily they still exist as old games. It's just the thing is too is like you really just want to play like a new game of that. Like even if you can play the old games, you can still like play. You still want something newer, right? Like say a new SimCity game. But it's always hard to think like how the heck will they be able to do it in today's climate? Because like I said, nowadays climate for video game making in pretty much every market is just not about like making the best game or making a long-lasting game, but about how to make a game get the most money, you know? Some still exist, some still do exist, right? And I think that's the nice thing about the indie scenes, because like they could build in for games that we don't have. It's just kind of like crazy though, because like some indies, they only make games for specific things, like, you know, platformers and stuff. And some people just make indie games to make money, to become the viral hit. So you don't often see a lot of like say sim-like games, because those are the more complicated games to make. Never reach full potential, low redemption arc, yeah. Like I said, companies nowadays are about like, if it either makes all the money or it's just gone. It's a waste of money. But it is what it is. We live in a society, Batman. Grabs you by the throat. Society, Batman. I've never seen the Batman. I don't know how that scene even goes. So Joker does something. He's like, we live in a society, Batman. And that's all I know. Are pure slop? Like AI slop or just slop? Yeah, that's the thing. It's sort of like streaming. It's sort of like streaming, sort of like artists. It's oversaturated, you know? And it becomes harder and harder for things to be known. No, can't you see I'm podcasting? Can't you see I'm giving my opinion on a website that doesn't want my opinion? What's going on there? What do you want? I'm gonna pet you. I'm gonna pet you. I'm gonna pet you. I'm gonna pet you. Over here. Oh, you're so cute. Who's my cute little boy? Oh, you're such a cute little dog. He's like the cutest little thing ever. Oh, you're so sleepy. You're so sleepy. Sleepy dog. Yeah, stop trying to my hand. You little dumb dog, you chew bite my head. I got you. I got you. There you go. You're now on my lap. There you go. Now we can't whine, okay? I saw the pregnant cars. That would make anybody bark. You know? Pregnant cars. I would share a fun Batman fact, but they retcon my knowledge of the joke. But I'll say it anyways. There's no harm in saying this dumb joke, even if it's not real anymore. Just like my life. Just like my existence. Bark, bark, bow, bark, bark. What's wrong, dog? Little lassie's down the tree? Someone fell down the well? There's a barn on fire, dog? What's the matter, little one? There we go. Aww. You guys have no idea how cute my dog is. He's a pain in the butt. But damn, he's cute. Oh my gosh, just sleeping in my lap. No, not Lassie, I know. Who's gonna save the dog? Are you holding with my Tomodachi? It's unhinged. Don't worry about it. Somebody here needs to be dropped off to the island of shame. This is just like our general Discord messages at this point. Was a joke about how badly they mangled the continuity. Oh, I thought you actually had a joke. I don't know anything about the continuity, much less the DC universe as it is. I do know they kind of reset it a couple times, trying to make it like amends, but they haven't really like done anything big. At one point it was revealed that there's actually 3 Jokers. What a joke! Look at this Joker! Sorry, couldn't resist the joke. What a bunch of jokers! Xenoblade Chronicles. It's Rhine time! You know, like, I don't really care for dubs, but the dub of Xenoblade Chronicles and the battles is kind of funny. Let me see if I can find something of it. It's Rhine time! There you go. Let me see if I can find like that line.
Want to forest the pond art, but you at the farm now at the swim.
I just clicked the first video.
Guys, how about Telegram?
Is it just their say ride time?
So I said,
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Man, what a bunch of jokers!
You can't have a rainbow without rhyme, baby. Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
I played Xenoblade Chronicles in English, but when I heard
Give
Ride
it some
voice,
oomph.
I had to see this. His lines in the game are pretty good.
Suck on this! Rhyme time, baby.
Xenoblade had a good dub, the first game. I don't know about the rest of it. Remember when Xenoblade? Okay, I don't know how old everybody is. Not to say that old or anything. But do you guys remember that time and period when Xenoblade Chronicles was like a rare game on the Wii? And nobody had it? Because they didn't believe in Xenoblade Chronicles' like success. Or at least trust that it would be as big as it would be. So they only printed a limited number of copies of the game for the Wii, right? And the game did not get a re-release until much, much later. But there was like only a certain amount of copies to the point where like, this was before everything was getting scalped too. So nobody was scalping Xenoblade Chronicles. People just came in, bought the game, and like, you know, left. And that was me. I actually have a copy of Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii. And it was really, really fun. And then like, after a while, everybody was lamenting the fact that they missed out on this wonderful game. I actually never knew anyone with a Wii. That's crazy, because I knew a lot of people with the Wii. Because the Wii was like one of the big like mainstream consoles for a while. Even if like you had a PS4 or something like that, some people would still have a Wii as well, because the Wii is just unique with its gameplay. And then everybody was copying like all the Wii things, right? All the Wii things. People were doing like the whole motion control stuff, and then like the camera stuff, motion capture, things like that. Like I remember Xbox had the Xbox Connect, then the Sony had the like the Sony Move It thingy, right? So it was kind of crazy during that era. I found it funny how crazy that like how behind Nintendo was on like hardware stuff, but how ahead they were on like the market with some of the things, right? And now like when you think about it too, like the Switch 1 coming out with the portability thing, and then like a lot of consoles are kind of following suit, and then like along with the Steam Deck, it's kind of crazy. Sometimes it's like kind of interesting to see like where Nintendo goes with the market kind of follows. Though they didn't really follow on the handheld scene for much. It was made for casual play. It had some games on it. I remember playing Twilight Princess on it and Skyward Sword. That one was pretty fun. Galaxy games are pretty fun on there too. I remember there was another game that I had that I played a lot on too. Monster Hunter Tri. Yeah, that's what it was. Monster Hunter Tri was really, really good, right? There was a lot of casual games on it, but the games they do have on there for non-casual things, like say like No Party Game, pretty fun. I also won't lie, I did enjoy Brawl and its storyline, the Subspace Emissary, which I'm always so sad that we never got another like sequel to the Subspace Emissary. I feel like the Subspace Emissary deserves like another go about, you know? Because like the Subspace Emissary story and gameplay, in my opinion, was very fitting for Smash. And I know they tried to do something similar with Smash Ultimate with their story mode, or adventure mode. I don't even know what they called it. But the only problem was that it didn't feel the same, right? Because it was more like a board game, which, you know, interesting. And I liked the set pieces for it, but it didn't have the same emotional capture. There was Ultimate Story Mode. Yeah, I liked it. Don't get me wrong. I liked the story mode and like Ultimate because it had a lot of fun elements to it, like, oh, you have to go here and there. But I wish they had like, I know people hate this, but I wish they had the Great Maze. I said it. I like the Great Maze in Smash Brothers. Controversial opinion said. I thought the Great Maze was a fun aspect of it, and I like this cutscenes to it, and I know why they don't do the cutscenes. I get it, right? But at the same time, it would have been nice to have more cutscenes than what Smash Ultimate had, especially considering like their opening cutscene was so like amazing with the whole thing Kirby surviving and everything. And I like the idea of like having to get the characters back again, but there was like no story aspect behind it. Like when you look back at like Brawl's Subspace Emissary, and you see like Mario fighting Link because it looked like Link killed the princess, right? That was cool. And then like they had to team up together and they became like a team of 5: Yoshi, Mario, Link, Pit, and Mario, Yoshi, Link, Pit, and Link, right? When they became a team of 5 that just wander around, that was really cool. And you can see like all the different groups band together. Like, I really like that. And I think that's something that Smash Ultimate's kind of suffered from. It was like you had everybody once you collect everybody, right? But there's no reason why everyone had like their own little groups. Having Pokemon Trainer team up with Lucas, really cool, right? I just wish, and I get why. I just wish though, if they do another Subspace Emissary kind of thing, they make it so like there's a story reason why groups split up. Even if they don't show us a cutscene, right? Maybe it could be like something like you see the characters work together and they split up into groups, right? There was even things in Smash Ultimate that breaks you guys up into groups. Or not like break up into groups, but break up into different paths because you had to go like this path, this path, this path. But we'll see. I know the games are not designed to be story element games to begin with, but it would be nice to have something like that. Even like Melee's adventure mode kind of thing. We'll have a story since Ultimate was an improvement in Smash 4. It definitely was. We'll see. I'm not gonna hold out for it because I think that they're going a different direction with it. And honestly though, bidding a story for all the characters in Smash Ultimate would be crazy, you know? Because there is a lot of characters, and there's a lot of like franchise characters. Honestly. Like we have like Snake, we have Bayonetta, we have Minecraft Steve, we have Sora. Like, unless they in the new Smash game call the game or the players, or not players, characters, we're gonna have a character bloated story, which is gonna be really hard to make something around, right? I bet only half Ultimate. I hope, like that's the thing, I hope all the characters will come back, but I know we're gonna suffer the Pokemon issue, where Pokemon has too many characters that the game becomes unwieldy, right? Which is why they had to do like the whole Pokemon Pokédex thing, where every generation has only a specific amount of Pokemon that you'll be playing through, right? Just because of animation wise and having to like keep up with balance and things like that. So I imagine that's gonna happen. But it would be nice. In an ideal world where people have unlimited time, which is always like the problem here, unlimited time and unlimited resources, we would have a Smash Brother with an amazing Subspace Emissary mode, right? But realistically, looking at, you know, limited resources, looking at the time frame of things, I only imagine they could get away with it if they called the fighter base, or they have a very high budget on it, right? And I think both are not viable.
I'm getting clear.
Maybe the former is more viable, but I think people are going to be very upset to not see their favorite characters in game.
Okay.
Can you imagine what happens if they take out Snake again? Okay, let's not say Snake. Let's come up with Minecraft Steve. The upset of like a lot of people might be big. Granted, like the competitive scene will be happy about it because Minecraft Steve is very unbalanced. But I would like to see what they decide to do with the new Smash game. I don't even know if they have a new Smash game in mind, but we are exiting the Switch 1 era and entering the Switch 2 era. And I think Nintendo will be darned if they don't come up with a Smash game. Even if Sakurai is not the head of it, Nintendo will be damned to let such a big franchise kind of die. I think that's the fun thing too about it, is that a lot of characters only live through Smash. Like the Mother characters, F-Zero characters, right? Metroid characters. Kingdom Hearts 4 cry in the corner. I think I saw something like that. Wasn't it like Metroid or Kingdom Hearts 4, the developer switched over to Unreal Engine 6 or something like that? Is mega risky? It's mega risky, but it is one of those things that they had to pass down the torch eventually, you know? Because nobody's getting younger, sadly. And I think Sakurai has to find a protege or someone that like follows the same mindset as him to kind of continue the game. It was a meme, I'm not sure. Who knows? But I do think that potential is always there, because I do think it's very important to pass the torch. Because somebody has to be the successor to things. I think that already happened with Zelda. Like there was a new director, right? Something like that. Check DM for KH4 update. But I think right now with Nintendo, with how old-fashioned they are, they definitely have to start passing torches down to ensure that things are longevity. Kingdom Hearts 4 restarted development. Interviews were able to get a few words from Nomura. I deadass have no fucking clue what I'm doing. At this point, Square Enix is gonna hand the shit to Tabata. He's not even in the company anymore. That can't be real. That can't be real. Yeah, that's a fake post. Why are you drawing pregnant cars? Why not? Hey Jelly, how you doing? Do you want to see the pregnant cars? They look really nice. I'm drawing Fufu right now. Isn't she cute? You're a pregnant car, sir. Fufu VTuber. How are you doing? We're just talking about Smash 4. You're doing alright? That's good to hear. Oh god. That's when you know you're a professional VTuber. Don't forget the RTX, you're right. Alright, watch this. I'm gonna give it God Rays. God Rays on pregnancy. Wow. Pregnant. God Rays. Whoa. 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 Who likes themselves some God Rays? Wow. Give me a second. God Rays pregnancy. There you go. And we gotta have like the glow. There you go. God Ray pregnancy. There we go. Wow, so pregnant. There you go. Don't forget the shy lines. Shiny lines. Oh, do you mean impact frames? Do we need impact frames on this, baby? Impact frames. I saw Persona 6 leak. I don't trust leaks nowadays. I think the thing is nowadays, more than ever, leaks cannot be trusted thanks to AI. I think nowadays, like, you cannot trust anything. Blushing lines, you're right. You gotta add the super blush. I'll add that in the final end. I saw pregnant cars? What's the matter, Jelly? Was it too pregnant enough for you? Watch this. Pregnantize you. Makes you pregnant. They could just do F-Zero since they did make an F-Zero game though. Remember the F-Zero 99? And I know people don't like F-Zero 99, but I actually had fun with it. And I kind of wish they kind of made another F-Zero game based on it. Like the F-Zero 99 or whatever it's called was a pretty good experiment into the series. And I was kind of do have a different air to it than like Mario Kart. I wish they continue with that though. Like, remember Mario 30 when they had like the Battle Royale Mario game? I wish they made more like Battle Royale games like that. It was a funny little niche games that was a lot of fun to play. Like we should have like a Zelda 30 or like Pokemon 30 and like Sonic 30. Like I'm surprised that's a thing that like companies have not capitalized on. Especially Mario 30. Mario 30 was a really fun like moment in time and a fun memory of mine. But yeah. I'm surprised though more companies haven't jumped on that idea. Can you imagine a battle royale but with guns? Hear me out guys, alright? What if we had a battle royale with guns and we toss a bunch of wacky characters, right? Like say Peter from Family Guy and Hank Hill from Hank Hill on the Hill, right? And then maybe we could add some other characters like Halo, right? Some gaming characters. Halo Master Chief, John Master Chief, right? And then we could add like that character from Persona. Hear me out. And they all fight in a battle royale game where they get tossed into an island. And you have to like, last man standing wins. More games need to copy the Mario 30 situation. Oh, and they should have like a bunch of like dumb emote dances. That way people spend money on emote dances rather than playing the game, because nobody really actually care for the gameplay wise. They just care for the emote dances on their funny characters. Alright though, I should get going. I need to go to the hospital. So thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. It was a lot of fun. Tomorrow I might be still drawing, but maybe just Sunday. I'll see if I can try to make some room to play some Minecraft. Because I am kind of in a Minecraft mood thanks to EN Recollection. But I do need to make sure I have a better buffer on my commissions. That way I can go back to playing video games. Gamers rise up. Thank you for streaming. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed me yapping. Too bad I work until next week, so I won't be able to join. No worries. I'll still treat that thing like a forever world. It's my solo play, single player level. Solo leveling. Like solo leveling world, right? Then I'm gonna jump in and out, right? Play accordingly. And you guys can jump in and out too, whenever you guys want. Sorry. But thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. It was a lot of fun, right? Yeah, take care. You know what though? I was stinky for a couple days because when I was in the hospital and staying and sleeping there, I don't have access to the shower. So I came home like yesterday, like my hair all greasy. It was really gross. I was actually stinky. But I'm not stinky today, guys. I took a shower last night. I'm all nice and clean. I'm always right. You were right once. You know what they say? A broken swordie is right sometimes of the year. Alright, guys. Thank you guys for coming. You guys have a good night. Check your DMs. Is it just a quick question? Wait, what? Can you check? Oh yeah. Okay, I'll check my DMs. I'll have to check. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, sure. I missed this message. Alright though, I'm gonna jump off. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good afternoon. Good morning, afternoon, evening. It's taco time. Wait, wrong one. Oh, and watch the Ian Recollection finale tonight. It's gonna be fun. I'll be watching it. I can't wait to see what happens to GG Jonathan. Jonathan G with a G. Right? I'm kind of curious to see what crazy arc. The thing is too, is always funny is at the last day because everyone's like rushing to complete their character arcs. Over the next season, Shiori with her little hell portal. Bye! Wait, I didn't read it. Well, that was good. I'll read eventually one day. Bye-bye! Have a good one! As Shiori Novella of the Novella clan, Sister Shiori would say, good boy, chat.